Hi guys, it's your boy, the Supreme Leader. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel and also click the bell button after subscription and share the channel. Yes, don't forget to click the bell button and share the channel too as well. And make sure you give the video some thank you if you like the content. So I am here with you today. It's Saturday. Uh, I plan to come online today at this time. It's 3:44 p.m. out here in Brazil, and I don't know the time where you are, but here it's 3 in Brazil. Yeah, so it is weekend. What are you doing? Where are you watching from? Let me know so that we can move on. Uh, it is a surprise online live, and I'm here with you guys. I've not been so active. Yeah, big data. It is 8 p.m. In South Africa, I guess. Yes, I was talking to a friend from South Africa today. In South Africa today, he lives in Johannesburg, I think. And because I posted that photo of us, and he saw it on my WhatsApp, and he messaged me. He was surprised that I still have that video, that picture. I have a lot of interesting pictures and videos, but I had it on my Facebook, on my old Facebook account, which was, I think it was blocked some time ago. So I wasn't able to simply get those pictures and videos back. Yes. Yeah, so guys, I'm here with you. It's living in Brazil. It's living in Brazil. If you want to speak Portuguese, you can speak Portuguese. If you want to speak English, we can speak English too as well. So yeah, we can talk about all. We can talk about it all. I live here in Brasilia. A whole lot of people keep on asking, where do you live? Where do you live? I always tell you guys where I live. Especially when I'm doing videos, I talk about it a lot. I share my location and stuff like that. I let you know that I'm in Brasilia. I don't know, maybe some people think when I say Brasilia, I mean Brazil. But Brasilia is simply the capital of Brazil. And Brazil is Brazil. So they sound alike, but it's not the same, guys. Yeah, so I'm here. You guys wanted me to come on live, and I'm here. So let's see what you guys have. You've always lived in Brasilia. Yes, I've always lived here in Brasilia. Sempre foi aqui no Brasilia. Sempre, always. I've always lived here in Brasilia, and I love Brasilia so much. Like I said, here in Brasilia, we have a lot of interesting things here in Brasilia. It is not a beach city. We are not. We don't have beaches here. We have lakes. Entendeu, gente? Eu gosto de Brasília bastante. Sempre morei aqui no Brasília. Guys, I'm speaking Portuguese. I'm trying to mix it up because maybe I might be having some viewers who speak Português. Gente, se você está assistindo e você fala português, você pode comentar no português também. Eu vou te atender, eu vou te responder também. Yeah, so I've been living here in Brasilia ever since I came to Brazil. First, when I got to Brazil, the main arrival city, Sao Paulo. I was in Sao Paulo for some time. I moved from Sao Paulo, but I didn't even live in Sao Paulo for up to even 2 weeks. I was there for about, I think, 8 days or so, 8 days, and I left Sao Paulo and I came to Brazil. Ever since then, I've been living in Brasilia till today. And in Brasilia, you know, Brasilia is one of the smallest. Is one of the smallest states here in Brazil. Okay, it's very very tiny, very very small compared to other states. You understand? But even the small state that we are talking about, it is very big because we have a lot of bigger. Uh, we have a lot of cities in Brasilia. Ah, okay. Let me share the link so that you can join. If you want to join, gente, eu vou compartilhar o link. Se você quer falar comigo também, você vai poder falar, okay? I'm going to share the link and I'm going to pin the link too as well, so that anybody who wants to talk to me can simply join the chat. I have, in fact, I have already shared the link, so you can see the link right there. So that if you want to join and talk to me, you can talk, or you can also come on and then talk to as well. I have, I think, 4 people watching at this moment. I just shared a link. Let me see. How do I do this? Okay, it is here. So let me just pin it. All right. So guys, I have pinned it. If you want to get on, the link is right there. Para quem que fala português, vocês também podem estar parte dessa conversação. Se você tem algum tipo de curiosidade, você pode também me perguntar, a gente pode conversar. Eu falo inglês e falo português, tudo junto. I'm only letting the people who speak Portuguese. I'm telling them they can also join if they want to join, because I'm going to make sure whatever they say or whatever question they ask, I'm going to make sure you guys also know what they are saying. And aside that too, there is, I think, now YouTube has that what do you call it? That part where you can change it to for translation, yeah, depending on which country you are to as well. Então, gente, se você está assistindo e você fala português, você pode assistir, você pode fazer sua pergunta, eu vou falar português com vocês também, igual eu estou falando inglês aqui. Então, eu vou falar com vocês dois, todo mundo, tá? Você pode falar português, you can speak English too as well. Anybody who, if you speak English or Portuguese, you can join the conversation, you can start commenting. Então, vamos lá, gente. Se você está assistindo também, você está aqui no Brasil, ou você está fora do Brasil e você fala português, você pode simplesmente digitar qualquer tipo de comentário também. I'm just telling them that if they are here in Brazil, they can join the conversation, they can leave their comment too as well, and I'm going to speak Portuguese and English, and then everybody is going to understand, since I speak both languages. Então, gente, estou avisando de novo, se você é brasileiro que você está assistindo esse canal, você pode deixar seu comentário e você também pode estar parte dessa conversação. Se você tem algum tipo de pergunta que você quer fazer para mim, eu vou te responder instantemente. E se você quer estar parte, também tem um link aí para você clicar. Yes, so I'm just telling them that anybody who wants to be part can just be part. Regardless if the person speaks Portuguese or English, they can join me. Okay, so somebody is on now. Let me add the person. Yes, who is on with us? Please share your location and also your name. Then we start a conversation. Yeah, so yes, I've been living here in Brasilia for a very long time, guys, and I've always lived here. If you see me traveling to a different place like Rio de Janeiro, Sao Paulo, Minas Gerais, Goiás, Santa Catarina. I'm always going there only for holidays. Yeah, you can talk. Yeah, Ada. Hello. Hello.
Hello,
Okay.
can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you 100%. I can hear you 100%. Yes. So yes, you have to share your location and
Hello,
also, yeah, tell us your name and then we can move from there.
hello.
Yes, we can hear you.
Hello.
We can hear you.
Hello.
You can talk. We can hear you.
I think there's something wrong. Hello.
Really? But we can hear you. We can hear you. Maybe you cannot hear us, but we can hear you. check your connection. Check your connection because we can hear you completely. And I don't know if maybe it's your line. You have to check the settings. If maybe you are using some kind of headphone or something, you should check your settings and then fix it. Yeah, Foley, I see you. What's up? Yeah. Yeah, guys. Don't forget, guys, if you are coming to Brazil and you are from America or from the United States of America, let me know. I need some cameras, guys. I need some cameras. Now I want to take the vlog to a different level. So I need some new cameras, okay? Now I have a DJI that I'm using. Yeah, I'm using a DJI camera. That is why most of my videos are very good now. But apart from that, I want to get something different because uh, as I go out with the family, I do sometimes it's a bit difficult to be videoing and then taking care of the kids too at the same time. So I want to get a different camera. So when you are coming from the United States of America, let me know so that you bring me the camera. I'll pay you. I don't want anything for free, so that people will come and disappoint me. And if you are watching this video and you are new on this channel, thank you so much for subscribing. Don't forget to share the channel and click the bell button too as well. If you want to contribute anything to this channel, there is a thank you button over there. You can just click the thank you button over there. Then you can support the channel through the thank you button. It's very simple. Very, very simple. Just you check the videos, there is a thank you button, and you click it. Então, gente de Deus, se você está assistindo e você é brasileiro, você pode também comentar no português. Eu vou ler e falar para e traduzir para quem que está assistindo. Yes. So yes, like I was saying, so I have been living here in Brazil. In Brasilia, we have a lot of cities here in Brasilia. Okay, a lot of interesting cities. We have Ceilândia, we have Semambaia, we have Santa Maria, we have Núcleo Bandeirantes, we have Guará, we have Águas Claras, we have Vicente Pires, we have Brasilândia. In fact, we have a lot of interesting cities. So if you come to Brasilia. Brasilia is one of the, like I said, it's one of the smallest states in Brazil, and is the smallest. And we the capital is the capital too as well. Okay, so a whole lot of people keep on asking, is Sao Paulo not the capital of Brazil? No, it's not the capital. It's not the capital of Brazil. Sao Paulo is not. Okay, Brasilia is the capital of Brazil. So um you guys wanted me to come on live, so I am on live. You know, this is your chance. If I'm online, I'm on live. This is your chance. If you want to ask any question or you want to talk about anything, this is your chance. I'm online. You can come on and then you can be part. The link is at the comment section. If you check the first, I have pinned the link over there. You can click it, join the conversation. Then we can simply talk. Then we can simply talk. So yes, yeah, so I'm here. Big data, you are trying to join. It's becoming difficult for you to join. Try and join, guys. Try and join, try and join, so that we can talk more. We can discuss things. I'm here. Let me see if Brian is around, so that I'll let Brian know that I'm online. Brian, I am on live. Guys, I am on live now. Anyone who wants to talk about something can join. Yes, so yes, keep trying, keep trying, keep trying. The internet is good out here. Keep trying and join. So I'm waiting for your comments. If you have any question, se você fala português, você está assistindo, você tem algum tipo de curiosidade, você quer fazer pergunta, você pode deixar seu comentário. Eu vou te responder rapidamente. Não tem problema, você pode. Yeah, so anybody who is watching me and wants to, okay, Brian says he's going to be here in a minute. Yes, so I'm in a traffic jam. Okay. 42 is in a traffic jam. Guys, this is getting interesting. People want to be part of it, but then it's unfortunate that some are in traffic and some are in on the street. And also some are trying to join. I think their internet is giving them hard time. Join, and ask your questions. Join, and ask your questions. Guys, if you like the videos, to give it a big thank you over there. There is a thank you button over there. You can join and simply. Uh, so let me go through some of my videos. Okay, I'm going to share with you guys some of my videos because most of you who follow my channel, you don't normally watch what do you call it? You don't normally see the videos that I have. I have a lot of videos. In fact, I have a lot of videos that you guys don't even know. I have about over 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 500 videos. Over 500 videos. So uh, when you subscribe, there are a lot of videos for you guys. Okay, don't just watch. I have a lot of videos for you guys. This is it. This is the channel. And if you watch here, I have a lot of videos. You see, a lot of videos. I have a lot of them. So you see, I have a lot of video. And funny enough, there are some videos that I post that like interesting videos about Brasilia that I do post that people don't even like, they don't watch it. But later on, they come asking me, and most of the questions that they ask is in those videos. I said I have a lot of video. Look, I have a lot of videos, a lot. You can see there are videos. I have a lot, many videos. My channel is not that old channel, but I have a lot of videos here, a lot. You can see. I can't even finish. I can't even finish scrolling. I have a lot of videos, a lot. In fact, a lot of videos, interesting videos. I did a lot of videos for you guys to know and understand how it is. Let me see. And let me see. I think it is this one. You see, this in this video, I was using the metro, the subway, so that you guys can at least learn something out of it. Like learn something out of the subway. But I don't know. Some of okay, maybe I think all depends on the time that I normally post the videos. You understand? Because I did this particular video so that you guys can also learn something out of it. Should in case maybe you come to Brazil or something and you are new or something, then you will have an idea of the whole thing. Here in this video, you learn how to buy the ticket. Maybe you want to use the subway, you learn how to buy the ticket and all that. So you can watch this video and then learn more about it and also see something about the what do you call it? The train station and all that. This is it. I bought a ticket and I went up there. This is how it looks. So the train is here and then you use it. Yeah. But you can see the screen. Let me show you the screen. There's a screen here. Oh, I want you to see the screen. Okay, so you see on this screen here, you learn about, or you get to know which of the train you are going to use or something. Yeah, somebody is on. Who is on? Now, let me get back. Stop sharing, and then we get back on it. Yeah, big data, you are on.
How's
Let
it
me
going?
add you to. Yes. 22 is on.
Can you hear me?
I decided to show myself so everyone else can show themselves.
Yes, we can hear you.
Hi, Freddie. How you doing?
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Can hear
Yes,
you.
we can hear you.
All right, man. I'm in a massive traffic jam here, man. It's pathetic.
You need to
Yes.
stop smiling. You need to stop.
So you know what I'm gonna do? Hey, Supreme, you know what I'm gonna do?
Yes.
I'm gonna drop some Tupac, man.
You want to drop some Tupac for us? Let
I'm
me
gonna
see.
drop some
There is some
Tupac.
Portuguese comment here. Let me see. Gosta muito de
Can I read
assistir
it?
aos seus vídeos. Bom trabalho. Ajuda muito a mostrar a vida comum aqui. Isso, Marcel, se você quer esta parte, você pode estar parte também. Você fala com a gente, você pode falar português. Eu vou traduzir tudo que você vai falar para todo mundo que está assistindo para vir também. Yes, like I said to you guys, I'm going to speak in English and Portuguese at the same time. This particular comment is coming from a Brazilian who says he likes the content that I'm sharing because I'm teaching people more about the common and ordinary life here in Brazil. Yes, big data. Let's go, big data.
It's actually very true because you've shown a lot of places that people have not seen. You know, when people hear Brazil, they just hear Rio de Janeiro, you know, the beaches, Copacabana,
Yes,
and that's it. You know, no one goes to Bahia, no one goes to the you know, like you did, like in this video. You know, you're showing the train. Um, this is nice. You know,
yes,
even the
I like.
people.
I
Yeah.
really love to show these kind of things. You know, the funny thing is, the day that I'll post these kind of videos, you don't see people watching, like you don't see people online that much.
Yes.
And then later, people will come sending me message that they want me to do video about this kind of videos, about this kind of things here in Brazil. And it's very, very funny. Very, very funny. I'm telling you. Like,
Yeah, I remember that. You know, even in the group, you know, someone will ask a question and you've already made a video about it before.
yes, yes. So tell us a bit. What is your plan toward Brazil? Because you said you wanted to come to Brazil.
I am
What is the
coming
plan?
to. Well, I have many plans. I have many plans. You know, I just hopefully in the group I'll be able to share some
Yes.
plans. But just like you, I really like the people. You know, everything, the friendly people, the food. You know, it really looks like I'm not going to miss Africa because I mean, you still get all
Yeah.
the uh, feijão, manioca, you know, all the nice stuff you like.
You like the feijão.
Oh, I like it. I like it. I even learned how to cook, you know, some nice stuff, you know.
We have a lot of interesting restaurants where you can go, and you know, like cheap restaurants where you can go and then have an experience, some kind of experience of the local, like
Mhm.
real local stuffs out here in Brazil. You know, like something real local.
Yes.
You understand? It's a matter of time. When you show up here, then you can get to see a lot of interesting things out here in Brazil. You know, like have the real experience. Because there is one guy who is from Nigeria too, who wanted
Yes.
to eat what do you call it, poundy queijo, poundy queijo.
Oh,
Yeah, sound. We call it it is poundy queijo, but it is actually cheese bread in English.
yes.
Cheese bread, yes. Uh, and
But
he came around and he is enjoying it.
but I saw you going to Chinese restaurants. Do actually.
Yes, I have a video about this Chinese restaurant too that I went. I don't
Yeah,
know, but
so it's actually weird because I also saw that Chinese like to cook, you know, the local people's food. You know, if you go to London, you'll find a Chinese restaurant serving
yes,
Nigerian.
when I
Yeah.
traveled to when I went to what do you call it? When I went to London, I was eating at a Chinese restaurant. Actually, I was, you know, like it was all about Chinese. I went to Portugal, I was eating Chinese. I went to London, I was eating Chinese. I went to France, I was eating Chinese. I went to Ireland, I was eating Chinese. Because, you know, the reason why I ate most of the Chinese food was that, you see, the Chinese food, it's very similar to what we eat back in Ghana. You know, like the fried rice, you know, the fried rice and fried chicken and all that. You know, like yeah, it's really something that we like. We had it in Ghana. So whenever I travel outside Brazil, I like to eat more at a Chinese restaurant. But I think I did some videos at a Chinese restaurant here.
So Supreme, the question is, we haven't seen you eat with chopsticks.
Oh, man, I don't really know how to I don't know how to use it, to be frank with you. Even sometimes when I go to restaurants here, I like to put the this thing down. What do you call it? The spoon down, and then eat with my hand. You understand?
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
so that for the Chinese restaurant, forget.
That's the African way. Eating with your
Yes,
hand.
yes. But here they have a lot of interesting things. When you come here, most definitely you won't miss anything about Africa, unless maybe you are the kind of person who don't really know how to cook. For that one,
Nah,
yeah, you start missing Africa.
nah, it doesn't work like that. I'm not
Yes.
gonna miss Africa for sure, for sure. From what you've sold us.
Oh, to be frank with you, I personally, I'm not missing Africa even a bit. Like, I'm not missing Africa. You understand? Like, I'm just being honest. I'm just being like super honest.
Yes, yes.
Yes, I don't miss Africa.
But you made a video. You said you returned to Africa. You went back to Ghana for holidays.
Yes. Yes, I did a video, and the reason why I'm not even going back, like, I think this is the Chinese restaurant. In this video, let me see. I think it's this video. This is the video. Oh, with this their advertisement. Okay. So this is the video. This one here, I ate at a Chinese restaurant. I think. Okay. Let me see. Yes. In this video, I ate at a Chinese restaurant. I wanted you guys to see the whole thing.
I saw, but
Okay.
it was not this one. The one that I saw you, it was you and your wife and your daughters.
Yes, this one too. This one too is
Oh.
it was my wife and I went there.
You are fighting with spaghetti.
The worst thing to eat in town is spaghetti. It is just bad. I don't know. So that is why most of the time, if I go out, I like to eat rice because it's scary.
You can't be scared of eating spaghetti. There's this thing. How do you call it? Okra. Okra. Okra is more scarier than spaghetti.
Yeah, but okra, we eat okra with our bare hands. Like it's like you are eating banku and all that. Then you use the okra and all that. Yeah. I think I have a video that I prepared a banku or something. Hey, Brian is here. Brian is here.
Hey, how you folks doing? How you guys doing?
Hey, Brian.
Yeah.
Is that
We are doing
wisdom?
good. We were waiting
Is
for
that
you.
wisdom right there?
Yup, that's me.
That's wisdom.
Oh my God, what's up, man?
And much, man, what's going on, bro?
Oh, pretty good, man. How you enjoying the weather right now? It's pretty hot.
I know it's nice out here, man.
Well, you an OC, right?
No, I'm in LA County, pretty much.
Okay.
Yeah,
It's pretty. Woo.
Yeah, I'm in LA
Pretty
County.
warm.
Yeah,
It's pretty warm out here today.
yeah, it is. Yeah,
Jesus.
yeah. The whole of Southern California is warm out here.
Yeah. I didn't expect you to have an accent. I thought you would have an American accent by now.
Me? No, I have African accent, bro.
I mean, it's not deep, but it's kind of like in the middle.
Yeah,
right? It's in the middle. It's in the middle.
Yeah, I'm saying I have my heavy African accent.
I mean, it's still in the middle. It's still in the middle. I mean, you're losing it by year. You become Americanized.
No, my brothers don't have it. You just me.
Oh, really?
Just me and my parents. Yeah, my siblings don't have it.
Oh, wow.
What's up, Brian?
Because
What's up? Who was that? That's the guy from New York, right? From the Caribbean originally?
Yeah,
Yes.
what's up, man? What's
It's
up?
Yeah, what's up? How you
Paulie
doing,
from New
man? How
York.
you doing?
Dude, I'm away from home, man. I'm heading to Starbucks and pick up a few things, and I'll be back home to get online, man. I
Oh,
missed
okay.
the I missed the last couple ones, you know. So I got to get
Yeah,
on. So yo,
yeah.
Supreme, you better wait till I get home, man.
Oh, don't worry. I'm here. In fact, I'm here with you guys throughout this night because I don't have the squad here with me. If I don't have the squad at home, it's a bit flexible and relaxed until they call me on the phone. But they are not coming anytime soon. They are at a party, so I left them over there.
You
So
got
I'm
you had me
here. Whatever.
you had me thinking about Brazil.
I
Since
told
I'm
you
in
to come.
no
I
no
told
since
you.
no.
I told you
Open
to
your
come.
brains, and be quiet for a moment. No, I'm very, very curious about the real estate market there.
Yeah, when you come,
Really
I will
curious.
take you through. When you come, I'll take you through. That's the thing.
Supreme, can
Right.
we discuss that?
Yeah, because I wanted you to come and then have the real experience out here. Like
I mean, because
get
with
you.
me, I'm going to be looking at business opportunities. I'm going to look at the real estate market. I'm going to look at your Airbnbs. Let's see, you know what I mean. Basically, do you guys do a whole lot of flipping properties over there? Subject tos, lease options. Is there any local wholesalers there? Those are the things I'm going to be looking at specifically.
I am going to take you through all of it. That is what I said. When you come, I will take you through all of it because you see here, property pays. You understand? Like if you own property, it pays. For example, in my case,
Mm-hmm.
what I have, it pays me a lot. You understand? It pays me a lot. So I can tell you more about it. Like when you have a property, it's not like in the US or maybe in Europe where the tenant can simply say, now let's go to court so that like they'll start turning you around after not being able to pay rent and stuff. Yeah, it's not like that. You don't have it, you pack your bags and you leave for somebody to come. You understand? So you make your money by all means if you have any property. You understand? So you have no worries. When you come, you can get into it. Here we have variety of ways of having a property or building up something like a property. We have bricks houses, like Lego bricks house, not bricks houses, but Lego bricks houses, like houses that can be built in 2 days. You
Gotcha.
understand? In a day and stuff like that. Like
Now,
you can build.
one question I have to ask you: do people, let's say, distressed properties? Wisdom probably might be familiar. Like if you notice distressed properties that's pretty much not well kept or abandoned homes or whatnot.
No,
A lot of people do fix and uppers or flips.
No, here is rare. Here is rare to have those kind of problems because here we have what do you call it? We have something we call immobiliaria, which is like they are agencies that you just give them the property to handle for you, so you can just go on doing your other businesses.
No. That's not
You
how we
understand?
investors work. We don't work that way. we don't want to do.
No.
I mean,
Well,
can you let's say we call something called FISBOs for sell by owners. Sorry about this, guys. I know I'm disrupting.
No,
For sell by,
that's good.
yeah, for sell by owners, like where the seller, or let's say you're the seller, right, and you want to sell a property, you don't go through the third party, let's say a real estate agent, but you're dealing with investors specifically.
yes, there is a lot.
Okay.
You can just do it. You can just post it because there are websites where you can post them.
Right.
Even those websites, they are for free and they are very active. You understand?
Right.
Like I said, we have OLX and we have even Facebook Market, where if you own your property, you can just be posting the properties and you get like people will get in touch with you. You understand?
Hold on for 1 second. Wisdom, do you own a house yet?
No, not yet.
Do you plan on owning a house?
Yes.
In California or Brazil?
In California.
Okay, then we have to take your number one these days.
Yeah. Okay.
I gotta represent you.
Okay.
You know, they do have a. Did you hear about? I mean, I know you don't. I know you're not at this income bracket. The new program that Bank of America has right now.
No. What?
One question: the demographic makeup of your neighborhood. What is it? Majority. I'm just going by majority.
Okay. Majority of in my neighborhood is whites and
Okay.
and
No, then your area won't qualify. Your area won't qualify. It have to be specifically a Mexican area or specifically Black area, but you could have other groups in there
Oh,
to qualify for the Bank of America program. It's almost similar to what they call NACA.
Oh, okay.
You know what that is?
No, what's that? I'm not deep into familiar into real estate, but I would like to.
Okay. Maybe I might teach you a few tricks.
Oh,
Okay, NACA is a program where it takes a long time to qualify, where you don't have to put any down payments.
okay.
However, they will probably charge you higher interest rates, but you don't have to put in down payments, and they don't really look at your credit. That's the same thing with the program Bank of America is trying to do. They're not going to look at your credit as far as what you did in the past, but within 12 months they will. However, you have to, as far as maintain your payments for the last 12 months.
Mm-hmm.
But anything that's like after 2 years and stuff like that, they're going to ignore. And the debt to income ratio, which meaning you're able to pay from the front end, which is the mortgage, and the back end, your debts. Usually the numbers are from like 32 to 37. However, they're going to lower that number all the way to 50-50. So that's a huge margin in regards to your debts. They're going to go all the way down to 50. That number's not going to be 30%, in the 30% area. It's going to be all the way down to the 50. And you don't have to do no down payment. The caveat of it is it might be, I'm not going to say in the hood, because Bank of America have not written down the whole criteria of that. But the good thing about it is if a lot of people will be able to get a home. But the thing is, the caveat is to this is most likely you're going to be paying higher insurance rates. In other words, right?
Because of the neighborhood, isn't it?
No, it's not because of neighborhood, because you're not putting no money down payment. Your interest rates. Sorry, interest rates are going to be paying higher. Yeah, interest rates are going to be paying higher because you're not putting down a down payment. That's the thing.
What if someone goes through Calvet?
Well, I forgot you good. I mean, if you in Calvet, you really don't need it.
Yeah, because I might want to go through Calvet.
Right. You don't have to do that. Yeah. I mean, that's the Californian version of the VA. Yeah.
But if but I want to visit Brazil someday. What do I want to live in Brazil? I'm not sure, but I would like to visit.
I would say get a house now.
Yeah.
Right. Gain a whole lot of equity.
Yeah.
Because the profit margin as far as your capital gains in California is very, very high. It's very high. Yeah, that's true. Right. And then you could take that money, your equity, and take it with you back to Brazil or anywhere in the world you go to.
Yeah, that's true. It's but I'm planning on owning a house here in California.
Right. It's so many different loans. You could do 30-year loans, or you could do the that's more of a crazy type of loan. Like a 15-year loan, but you just paid the interest rates in the beginning, then you pay this huge jumbo payment at the end. A balloon loan. Right.
Yeah. It's like, yeah. You own properties, right, Brian?
Well, I rent out.
Oh,
places.
Okay.
Yeah, I rent out places, like duplexes and stuff like that. Yeah.
He's a businessman.
No, I'm not a businessman. I'm a realtor.
Yeah, but it is good to venture this kind of business, because here it pays a lot. Trust me, it pays a lot. If you own properties here, let me just say, owning 5 apartments, it's just even okay for you to just live without working. You understand? Like you can simply live without doing anything that much.
I mean, that's how rich people become rich. Actually, most people who become rich actually get into real estate.
Yeah.
You know,
Because
and
from my own experience, I would say it pays a lot. That is
right.
why I'm even targeting to do more, so that maybe in 3 to 4 years, I'm just done with so much hassle. Then I'll just be just cool, enjoying the little that I have.
No, no. I mean, just invest. I don't know if you guys have something in Brazil called, especially for investment properties, called 1031 exchange programs.
How is
You
it
guys
like?
can look it up, huh?
How is it like?
Okay, with a 1031 exchange program is you avoid paying taxes, and you could get
Oh,
it down
okay.
to zero. And the thing is, it's just like, let's say your house. This is California. I'm not a house, but your investment property. It's only investment properties, not properties that you live in. Only investment properties. Again, only properties that you invest in, not properties that you live in. You won't qualify for that. But what happens is, let's say you own like a little duplex, and it costs you, let's say, $500,000, $600,000. Okay, you could exchange. The thing with the 1031 exchange program is, you could exchange that for another property. Let's say $5,000. The next thing you know, you get a $1 million place, but you just take that money and exchange it to the new property. So it's $1 million property you have, and then you what's the term? You pretty much not necessarily avoid paying taxes. You delay paying taxes, and that tax year coming up, then you get a $10 million house, and then you after that you exchange it again, and you get a $20 million house, and on and on and on till it gets to $100 million. And you know, like I said, you avoid paying taxes when you
You
exchange.
know, here what happens is that
Let me finish this. After that, after
okay.
$1 million house, right? For that 1 year, right? Then you say, oh my God, it's $1 million that I have to pay for this and pay for that. And then that's all depreciation, and you pay zero taxes, and you cash out. And that is legal to do that.
Oh, okay. So here, what happens is that the kind of program we have for owning properties, once you have any property, you cannot have or you cannot get anything free from the government. Like not anything. Like you cannot get property for free from the government once you have a
I mean,
property.
nothing is free. I mean, it's like I said, it's ways avoiding of paying taxes.
Yeah, so here you can get properties for free, but then you don't have to own anything. And another thing is you have to stay in one particular city for at least 5 years so that you can apply for that kind of free property ownership. You understand?
Right.
Supreme.
Yeah.
Someone in Brazil can someone buy a land,
yes,
land
you can
develop the way he wants it.
Yeah, you can buy a land and then build it the way you want it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but they have areas where you can do that.
Okay, they have areas where you can do that.
Yes, they have areas where you can do that.
Oh, okay.
Like for example, if you buy a house, like anywhere, okay, and you want to change the house, you can do it. Like break the house, start from scratch, build something different, you can do it.
Oh, okay.
You understand? But there are some certain areas. If you are going to buy a land, for example, they already have what do you call it? They already have the kind of buildings that they want to be built in that particular area. You understand? But you can still buy a land in the middle of the city.
Yeah.
And then build any type of house that you want. Once you can afford the land. You understand?
Okay. Once you
they don't care. Yes, they don't really care about that. They don't have that much strict rule for these kind of things. Unless maybe apartments. Apartments you cannot break the apartment and change it into But for houses you can do it the way you want it.
Yeah, like here in the States, Brian can testify to that. Like if you're living in a residential area, like in your own home, right? Let's
Yeah,
say you're living in a 4-bedroom and you want to increase it to 5 or 6 bedroom, right?
yeah,
You have to get permission from the city council.
Yeah, because it won't be. Let's say if you wanted to resell your house,
It won't be the same
you know,
value.
yeah, right, right. It's going to be counted. Let's say you added 2 rooms or whatnot. It's going to be that 3 rooms instead of that 5 rooms, because that's what's going to be written, and they're going to tell you straight up you're going to have to knock that down because you never got it pretty much listed,
Yeah.
or you went through the process as far as going through the county that you live in, as far as allowing that.
Yeah, Brian, I had like, for example, if you're in California or in LA County, if you do, let's say you increase your bedroom, right, from like 4 to like 5 or 6 bedroom. If you don't notify the city council, and you live there, even if it's like for 1 month and you want to sell it, they will make you like pay.
No, they'll probably tell you to knock it down.
Okay. They probably tell you to knock it down.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot
because it's not. It haven't been. You know what I'm saying. They don't know what type of material it was and how the way you built it and stuff like that, or if it be able to, because we have earthquakes. If it be able to handle earthquake measures and stuff like that. Because we know, and every day we get, not an earthquake in California, but we get a little something, but we just don't realize it every day. We're not exactly, it depends on where you live at as far as you by the fault line area, but we do consistently, we don't realize, get a small little tremor here and there.
Yeah.
So it have to have those type of things as well too. So all those things you have to pretty much consider when you expand building your home. You just get the permission, and have the people, the inspectors and stuff like that look at it and making sure everything is right.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you plan on doing that to your house you're gonna get, or what? Or a condo?
No, I don't know yet. I don't know if I'm yeah, I might, if I buy, I might, I'm looking on buying a duplex.
Smart man. Because you'd have your tenant pay part of your mortgage.
Yeah. Can someone use VA to buy duplex on their first property?
Ooh, I don't know. That's a good question. I don't think so. I don't think with a VA. You could check that out. I could check that out for you.
Oh, okay.
But I haven't did too many VA loans.
Oh, okay.
Mine was mostly conventional and FHA.
Oh, okay. Okay, yours was a conventional FHA. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I was asking this landlord at my church, because he bought a piece land here in LA by around USC area.
Oh wow, the hood.
Yeah, he has 100 units apartments.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Is he Nigerian?
Yeah.
I hope he's Nigerian.
He's from Ghana. No.
Oh great,
He's
good.
He's Liberian. Yeah.
I like seeing other black. I've met a bunch of black realtors yesterday. And it was fucking great.
One of his apartments is 100 units. The other one is like another one is like 70 something units.
Right.
Yeah.
Wow, that's good, man. So he has he has multiple different properties.
Yeah, almost more than 150 to 170 something units.
Well, you better get in this program, Supreme. Invest in the U.S.
Huh?
Get some money. Get some real money.
Yeah. I think even if someone is planning to go and live in Brazil, I think he would invest in the U.S.
Right. I think he would do good here, though. I'm not gonna lie to you. Supreme would. If he run into smart people like us, he'll do well.
Yeah, but Supreme doesn't want to live in the States, though.
No, you don't have to live here. As far as the right direction,
right direction,
how well real estate works here, and then he'll get attracted to that and want to make some money.
Yeah. He'll be earning in dollars. He'll be earning in dollars and spending it in real.
But the thing is, I want to own what do you call it? A whole city here.
I know you do, but you gotta do what American money.
That is my my ambition is to own a city, like the whole city is mine. You understand? So I'm taking it slow and bit by bit.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
Hold on, where's Big,
Yes.
hold on, where's Big Data
Because
from?
heard of
He
Econ
didn't talk
City,
at all. Big Data, where you from, man?
South Africa.
Oh, you live? Are you? Where you from? I mean, are you South African or?
South Africa.
Okay, you're South African or are you from someplace else in Africa?
I'm South African.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool.
Mhm.
That's real
Okay.
cool.
Okay, what part?
Big data. The big data is a Zulu man.
Oh, he's a Zulu man.
Yes, we're not
married.
like. We're not is a Zulu man.
Yeah, I'm married to Zulus, man. I do. I do.
Yes.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Supreme,
So
do
how-
you want to build something like Econ City?
No, I just want to own a whole city. You know, like when you come to a city, everything belongs to me. You know, like people are just living there to pay me.
Hold on for 1 second. You want a kingdom?
Not a kingdom. I want a city.
Not really.
It
What
sounds
is
like
it?
a kingdom.
I'm not sure if you've heard of this. There's a place in South Africa. It's called Oranje. So it's a city, and they pretty much have their own currency and everything, their own system, their own electricity.
Yeah, I heard about that.
They
I
don't
watched
depend on-
I watched a documentary about it too.
Yes.
But in my case, I just want to own the whole place. You know, like you come to, you know, a city. There, everything is mine. You understand? Like everything is mine. The military can rent there. They can use there for military purposes. They can, like, banks can come and then rent the buildings for bank purpose. But I just want the whole city, like, it's mine. You understand? Like it's mine. You understand? So I'm looking at Goiás. There are some places in Goiás that I'm looking at.
Oh, Goiás.
Yes, Goiás.
How far is Goiás from Brasilia?
Oh, it's very, very close. It's about like 30 minutes or 40 minutes. You'll be in Goiás.
Someone's audio is on or something.
Somebody's audio is on.
Oh, it's not
Yeah,
mine.
Yeah, it's like someone probably has an audio on the YouTube side, on the YouTube section probably.
Oh, that was Foley. That was
it's
Foley.
Foley.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he's probably he has because
What about now?
No, it's
Yeah,
good now.
no, it's good.
It's
now.
good now.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So like I said, it is. I want to own the whole, like, a whole city. You know, so I'm looking at some place like Goiás, a typical place where there is nobody. Like, you know, like the lands are cheap and they are big. You understand? Like a huge place. Then I will start a small community over there.
That sounds
Yes.
like something you have to do in the Amazon rainforest.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like I just want to start like small community, but the
I
land.
don't know about
is
living in
mine.
that jungle. That jungle is dangerous.
No, it's not a jungle. It's going to be a
I
place
mean,
close to
you know,
them.
the Amazon is the biggest jungle on the planet, Joe.
Of course.
I'm not going to be
Amazon is huge.
Yeah.
Amazon is
lions
huge.
and jaguars and isolated Native American groups who haven't seen the outside world. I don't want to see that yet.
Yeah. It's Supreme.
Yeah,
The houses in Brasilia, right?
yeah.
The rooms, like how is that average room? I have an average room in Rio. It's like the rooms are small.
No, it depends. Because, you know, apartments here, you can we have something we call it kitchenette. You understand? And kitchenette, they are, when you look at it in English, we call it a studio apartment. You understand?
Okay.
Which you can have, let me just say, I don't know, here we measure these things in meters. We measure it in meters. I don't know. In America, I don't know how we measure it, but here we measure it.
It's by square meters.
Square
Yeah,
feet.
so square meter.
Yeah, sorry, square feet. Excuse me, square feet.
Okay, here we have it. Here is a square meter. No, they measure in square meter.
Yeah.
So this studio apartment, you can have it for 25 square meter with everything inside. You
Oh,
understand? And let me just say, one bedroom apartment, you can have it for 35 square meter.
oh, okay.
You understand? So two bedroom apartment, you can have it for, let me just say, 38 or 40. If you are lucky, you can get it for 45.
Oh, okay.
You understand? But here in Brasilia, possibility of you getting a studio apartment with 30 square meter is higher than some place like in what do you call it, in Rio, or in what do you call it, in Sao Paulo and all that. When you come to this side from Brasilia upwards,
Uh,
the rooms and the apartments are a bit bigger
okay.
than when you are taking it from Rio down Sao Paulo to the downside.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah, because like one foot is like 0.3 meters.
Yes. So here, here in Brazil specifically, for you to come across this kind of small apartment, it may be within Aguas class. Do you have some areas where there are too many people living there?
Okay.
You understand? Because they feel the place is more secure, like like they have everything in that community. So it becomes like
Okay.
small, so that everybody can live there.
Oh, okay.
You understand? Another thing is here in Brasilia, a lot of people work for the government. So because of that, most of them don't own bigger properties. Like they prefer living in those condos, those high story. But I'll show you. I think I did some videos in those neighborhoods.
Okay.
Wow, that
Like they
sounds
live in,
like that's sorry. Go ahead, Wisdom. Go ahead. I'm sorry to be rude.
okay. Yeah, no problem. I think are they so those like the government workers, are they living in like government housing, like government quarters, like how?
No, here it doesn't work like that.
Oh, okay.
Here, the government workers, they are considered like they are okay. You understand?
Oh,
So there is a whole lot of things they can easily afford. So the government doesn't pay attention to those people that much. Yeah, the government pays attention more to the needy. You understand? Like people who are really in need, the government pay attention to them. So these people who work for the government, they are like, I won't say rich, but they are
well off.
okay. You
Okay, they are
understand?
free. Okay.
It's interesting.
They are okay.
It's interesting because I guess it's like in DC. I guess Wisdom like DC. I mean, I don't know
Yes.
if you have you been to DC yet, Wisdom?
Yeah, I've been like a couple of times only. Like when I I drove through Virginia.
Oh,
So,
Virginia.
yeah, I drove. Yeah, so
Right.
yeah. So the person I stopped there, took me around DC for a little bit, showed me like we walked in front of the White House area.
Right.
Yeah, so
I have to admit, a lot of black people over there are doing their thing there. I have to give them credit for that. I give them that much credit over there.
yeah,
As far a lot of them work,
yeah.
a lot of government jobs and stuff like that, and they're in professions. I mean, you got some ghetto ass people there too, but
Yeah. I mean, like, we have like Prince George County, you have like northern part of Virginia,
right.
So yeah, some of them are doing,
Very well. I mean, a lot of them have
well.
government jobs, have those high power jobs, and all that stuff over
Yeah.
there. That's why I noticed that a lot of Africans live in that area.
Yeah, yeah.
You noticed that, right?
Yeah,
A lot of Ghanaians, Nigerians, live in places like Maryland and stuff like that. I think you said George County, right?
Yeah, Prince George County, Maryland.
Yeah,
Prince George County.
Yeah. They do. I have to give them credit. They're doing their thing.
Yeah.
Like I said, there's a lot of ghetto ass there. I see
Yeah,
some.
yeah. Some part of DC.
Marcel Caetano. Você pode estar parte e você pode falar português. Eu vou traduzir qualquer coisa que você vai falar. Yeah, sorry guys, I was reading some comments from one of our viewer who is, I think he's from here.
Now,
So I'm
one
telling
question.
him
So
you can also join.
I had to give you a congratulations. So you're gonna be doing more blogs in Portuguese as far as when you get to the Brazilian people and all that type of stuff.
Yes, what I'm thinking of doing is, you see, my wife wanted a channel for like for us so that we can do more videos in Portuguese.
That's good. I think I welcome that because it will pretty much expand your channel.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I think a great deal. Like, for example, I think I showed you a channel before. There's three African Americans. They respond to Brazilian music videos.
Yes, you did that. So
right,
now
and they have most of their subscribers are Brazilian, and their subscribers, and they actually learn how to speak Portuguese in the process. It's over 1 million people.
Yeah, if you see the reason why I started doing the English, I didn't want to get stuck so much into the Portuguese, but I realized that if I had started in Portuguese, by now I'm sure I would be in about maybe 3 million, because here for you to clock that kind of figures is very easy if you do Portuguese videos.
Hey, Supreme Leader.
Yeah.
Do they have how do I ask this? Do they have do you know what the manosphere is? Do they have manosphere content in Brazil by Brazilian men?
What is that? Repeat it again, please.
Me and Wizard were talking about that in the chat.
So it's Brazilian guys, right?
Yeah.
So, like they talk about like feminism, how how tough marriage is in Brazil, how tough the women are, like in the States is one of the biggest segments of YouTube.
Yeah. They don't like, men don't even talk about this kind of thing. Like they don't talk. I don't know. They don't talk about it. Like they don't even bring it like on. They don't talk about it because here, one thing about here is we have so many women here. Okay, like so many women. So I don't know. You also have a lot of women in the States, but here it's a bit different. You understand?
Yeah.
And when you meet somebody and she's not good for you, you can just like skip to the next person.
Yeah,
And here the women are a bit different compared to what you guys have in the States, because here the women, most of them are very hardworking, and apart from being hardworking, they are ready to like to give the man the chance to understand the man much more. You understand? Unless maybe you, the man, you already have your own ways. You understand? So majority of the women out here, the only problem they have is they are very, very jealous, like super jealous. Not very, but super. You understand? But even that one doesn't, like it doesn't. The men don't have that kind of perception that the American men have. You understand? They don't. Because here, when you look at even child support, it's not that much compared to what you people go through in America. You understand? Like, it's not like that hassle. You understand? Like in America, the kind of hassle you people go through with child support. So men, like have so much problem with the women, and the women give them so many rules and stuff like that. Here, the women, they have a lot of right, but there are limits to the right. You understand? So you, as the man, if you have kids, you have to take care of the kid, period. If you don't, and she take you to court, they will give you some order, which they will take like 15% out of your
income.
15%. They won't take anything more than 15%.
Oh, okay.
Now,
You
listen,
understand?
hurry up and get a Brazilian wife, man.
Yeah, they
You know,
won't take
I need
anything
a
more
good
than
wife.
15%. So the more kids you have, the more the percentage
Yeah.
rises a bit, because like if you have 2 kids, they will, instead of 15 to take 20, then they'll
Oh,
give 10 to each
each one.
child. You understand?
Yeah.
If you have 3, they'll take 30, so
Because,
that
yeah.
each can take 10. So
10,
that
10.
10%, they make sure that child will have that 10%. So if
Yeah.
it is only one, instead of giving him 10, they will add another 5 to it, so that
5%.
15%. You understand? So that
Yeah.
15% is the maximum.
Yeah, because he was this guy, he was complaining because he caught his wife cheating. He caught his wife cheating on him, divorced him. Then they still he was complaining how he got railroaded by the court, even though so he's yeah. A lot of guys are skeptical of getting married these days. Yeah, in
Right.
the States.
Now, do you plan on getting a Brazilian wife down there, or what? What's going on, man?
Oh, me? No,
Yeah.
I'm just asking.
You might as well. You might as well.
Brian, what is your
Wisdom. I
problem?
think. Wisdom. I think that right there was a very good question. I think there's a huge difference between American women and other women.
The Brazilian women, they are very, very different. Okay, they're super different. The only bad thing, about most of them is they are very jealous. You understand? So
I
if
think
you
I think
know
I
how
think
to,
I think all women are jealous in
Yeah, I
some
think
way.
yeah,
all women.
but here the kind of jealousy here is extreme. Oh. It's not a joke thing. You understand? They kill for that. So you have to understand what I'm saying.
No, I seen some
Uh-huh.
women who you know, you take her out on a date or you take your wife, like saying, "You see that woman look at you like that?"
Yeah,
You know,
yeah,
the
they do, they
waitress.
do.
I don't like that. I don't like that shit, but that bitch did. I mean, I want another goddamn waitress, a waiter. I mean, I heard some brothers who went through that with their women like that, like saying, "Tell that
They
bitch
do.
stop looking at my man."
Yeah, even
Yeah, they do. But you know,
yeah, even
my wife is a bit simple woman. You know, like she doesn't she doesn't look at some things so hard. Like why, you understand? She's very simple. You know, like very, very simple. She's not
And don't
so much
and,
like the other women. You
and
understand?
don't let it be a white woman looking at you. You're in big trouble.
yeah,
Well,
it-
here for sure. If you are what do you call it? You are not only a black guy, but if you are a man and you are looking good, most definitely you get that kind of look. You know, like they will look at you.
yeah,
I mean,
even
go ahead.
Brian, even what's his Dennis was saying that Dennis the YouTuber.
Yeah, the guy from Chicago.
Yeah, he was saying because he's been to Brazil. He said that Brazilian women are very jealous. Like
Yeah, he did say that. I remember him saying
he
that.
said
Yeah.
that a few
They are
times.
super jealous,
Yeah,
super.
you say like that's one thing. Like they're like yeah.
Because
It's
when you
always
say
you don't want to
American
change.
women are jealous, I think I don't know the kind of level of jealousness you are talking about, but here it's like real. You understand? She's jealous. Anything can happen. You understand? Uh-huh.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah,
I mean,
like
the sisters usually say, "You see that hoe look at your man like that? Yeah, that bitch look at you. You know, we gotta take care of that bitch, that hoe." You know what I mean?
You understand? So
I don't know.
it is,
Wisdom have experienced that with sisters out here, you know, who be talking that craziness with.
yeah.
They're jealous. But from what I'm hearing, it's like in Brazil, it's like
It's like almost to killing somebody.
it's almost like a top.
It's killing.
Yeah. Most of the time, they might just they might divorce you if you're married or leave you. Divorce you. Yeah, in the States, but it's like the way you're saying in Brazil, it's like, dang.
Yeah, you know that you see that is why I think it's good to come and then have that experience. I have one of my viewer from Canada. the Prodigy. Okay, Prodigy was when he came across my channel, he was like, okay. You know, when I said some certain things, he said, nah, it's not like that, it's not like that. But when he got here, he was like, oh, really? So what Supreme was saying all was true. You understand? So there are some things you just have to pick your bags. Yeah, you pick your bags and then come.
But you know, I heard that some of the sisters are hard to deal with, according to Prodigy. He was telling me that because we was talking, and he said, you know, and it's funny how word get around about you or whatnot. He was telling me that he was talking to these white Brazilian women, and then the sisters was like, oh, that's what he liked. And then when he went back to talk to the sisters, that they were saying, well, I heard from such and such down on grapevine that you don't like us.
I told you.
Why would you feel that way?
Yeah, I told him at that time when he came across my channel, I told him that because he was asking me, why don't I date some of the sisters? And I was like, Prodigy, the way you see it is not the way it is. Because my experience with the sisters, whenever I travel outside the continent of Africa, is weird. Even they are even weird in the continent already. And when you travel outside Africa and you meet them, they are even weirder. My experience with them is just, you know, like is something else. So I'm just saying the hard truth. They are very, very what word am I going to use? They are they have serious attitude. You understand? Like you want to help the person. Oh, hi. What like when you say the very moment you say hi, the person is already drawing conclusion that maybe you want to say you love her, or you want to maybe have something to do with her, sleep with her. You understand? They are quick to draw conclusions, and they behave the same here. You understand? The sisters, they behave the same here. So the cooler ones are the white women, and then the mixed women. They are very, very good. Like, you know, like very, very, very interesting to come across. You understand? Like to talk to them, they will have time for you. They listen to you.
So they act like many of the sisters out there. They act like African women.
They act like you know that typical African thing. They have it.
Yeah, you know, sub-Saharan.
Even though they are Brazilians.
Let's use.
I'm telling you, even though they are Westerners, but they have that typical what do you call it? West Africa or African thing. They have it in them. You understand?
That they have it in them. Typical African genetics.
Yes, they have it. I'm telling you.
Brian.
Like it's serious.
You
know, like let me use something as example. When you meet a black sister, the very minute you start talking to her, she's already thinking like you just want to have sex with her. And maybe you understand. And another thing is
I think you have to make it clear. Black women are the same, even in Africa, in America, and I'm sure in Brazil. Black women are the same.
Video. If you go through my channel, I did a video. I talk about this.
That's true.
Even Brian at that time didn't believe me. Even that time, Brian didn't believe me because at that time, Brian thought maybe I just didn't. I just didn't like them. But the thing is there. So what Prodigy had his own experience.
What Spring is saying is true, man. Like I have to like my personal opinion is all women are hypogamous in nature. Like hypogamy is across all women, black, white, Asian, Hispanic. Women are hypogamy in general. But I would say black women are more hypogamous than any other group of women.
They are a million times worse. Like when it comes to that kind of relationship.
Yeah, that's why here, Brian.
I have the one thing I have to give black women credit for. They do have a global sisterhood in the motion right now. They do.
Yeah.
They do more than the brothers. Yeah, I'm just kind of like surprised how when a Nigerian woman meet an African American woman, meet a Congolese woman, meet let's say an Afro-Cuban, a Dominican, or Jamaican, they instantly connect, especially when they go to those hair shops. I don't know what it is with us fellas. We don't, but women, You know, it's like they have that kinship shit going on there. I think they're more Pan-African than we are. I'm serious. I think women are more Pan-African than we are.
I met one Brazilian girl.
Right.
And
I bet you she got a lot of her attitudes from the United States, and she watched the show.
I said,
I identify with these women.
I met one Nigerian Brazilian girl, yeah.
Right.
And I was, I'm just easygoing. I go with the flow. We started talking, and I said, okay, this is my Instagram. She can message me so that we can plan some video together. Because most of the females that I bring on my channel, I don't even know them. I just meet them and then I start talking to them, and then I'll give them my contact, take their contact, and we plan for a video. Then we meet up and then we do some videos. Yeah. So what happened was that when I met her and I said we should meet up and then do some videos, I gave her my in the beginning. She was like, okay. She was a bit some kind of weird, but you know the way I do my things. I was just trying to make her understand that I'm not in for any relationship. I'm only there to, like some friendship, and also, if possible, we can do some videos because I have a channel. So she realized that, okay, this guy is really not into me. He just wants to talk to me and all that. And we started talking. So I gave her my Instagram, and also she gave me hers. And I said she should follow me. She'll see the videos that I do. I'll also send her links of some of the interviews that I do so that she will see the interview and then watch them, and then she can prepare herself. When she started following my Instagram, she saw me with, like taking pictures with a whole lot of white girls, and also my wife was white and stuff like that. And she was like,
you're in trouble now. You're in trouble now.
Yeah, she was like, so you don't like black women. I was like, what do you mean? I see your wife is white, and most of the women that you are hanging around with are white women and stuff like that. I was like,
did she call you what's the Portuguese word for coon? Did she call you coon?
She took it personally.
They have some certain words. She used some certain word like that.
In other words, she called you a coon.
Yeah, she used some strange word. I will remember it and I'll let you know.
She called you a coon.
Yeah,
those black people in Brazil, my people. I know what they're thinking.
I was like, no, she shouldn't think that way, because look, I told her, look, I was married to black woman in the beginning. Yes, I was married to a black woman in the beginning. So
now, wasn't she
I don't
mixed race?
understand what she's saying.
Was she mulatto?
My ex-wife.
Right. I thought you were
my ex-wife. She looks black. She looks
okay.
She looks like black. You understand? Like black. Right. Because of how she looks black, they call her even black. You understand? Right. They give her a nickname, Black.
Negra.
Yes, they call her Negra. You understand?
Right.
Yes. So I told her, like, this is it. So I don't understand what you're trying to say. They say, yeah, this is how you some of you guys are. You prefer white girls.
She sound like our American sisters.
Yeah, I was like, come on, what do you mean? Anyway, if you're not interested in doing any video with me, it's okay. But
I'm telling you, black women are more Pan-Africans than we are.
Man,
when you hear them in the hair shop, when I drop my wife, they be talking all types of stuff. They're like, yeah, girl, yeah, sister, give me 5 on that.
Yeah, Brian.
Men are no good.
Brian,
men are no good.
Brian, yeah, Brian, in the States, right? A lot of black women in the States, they overwhelmingly prefer black men in the States.
Yeah, they do.
In the States, they prefer black men. Supreme, in Brazil, do black women overwhelmingly prefer black men in Brazil? Supreme?
Let me say this. The black women here, they are they are what? Super reserved. So it's even difficult to know the kind of men they want. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
Because if you talk to them, it's a problem. If you don't talk to them, it's a problem. You understand? So you don't even know what they want anymore.
All right, Wisdom. I think you're gonna have some problems with some sisters over there. Then.
Yes, you understand? So like, you talk to them is a problem. You don't talk to them is a problem. So now you don't even know what to do.
Yeah, it's
Yeah. So me, this your question.
I mean,
It's a
one
very
question:
difficult
Do
one to
black
answer.
women over there approach guys like sisters over here do sometimes? Some sisters do.
They don't. They don't. Yeah, you understand? Like they feel like if even when they are with you, they are doing you a favor. You understand? Like that's how most of the black women
Wow.
feel. You're like they are doing you a favor.
So
You
they're not
understand?
they're not as open. I don't know if Wisdom is feel that. I mean, how many approaches you got from black women? You know, your time in the United States.
few. For some reason I get approached, like I get interaction more with non-black women than I actually do.
Now you haven't gone to that mall in the hood in Crenshaw. I bet you a whole lot of black women would approach your ass. Or and they do it in a roundabout way. Say, "Oh, what church do you go to?"
Oh yeah.
You go to that church?
Yeah,
Okay.
I get that sometimes. Yeah, I get it sometimes.
That's what that means, really.
Yeah, at first I didn't know. At first I didn't know that that's what it was. They use indirect. Right. At first I didn't know. It took.
I mean, because you don't want to look like a hoe.
Yeah. Yeah. At first I didn't know that what it was. They're like, oh, you have a nice outfit. Or
exactly. When they do that.
Yeah, it's like
right.
Yeah. That's women in general, not just black women. That's women.
Right, but I'm saying, but a lot of black women, they usually make their move with church. If you work out, oh wow, you really work out.
Yeah, it's like they use women in general. Women don't have game, to be quite honest. Yeah, women. Yeah, that's what women don't make an approach, man. They're scared of it. They don't have. Yeah, they use.
And then some of them, been a few of them would be like saying to you, "Oh, damn, you look fine." You know that type of thing. You get that in nightclubs.
Yeah, with certain kind of women. Yeah, you get. Yeah, women. Yeah, majority. I think that's what more of a worldwide this thing though. It's like majority.
Yeah, but he makes sound like Afro Brazilians. They don't really. You know, and it's kind of funny because that dude who goes to Brazil, he pretty much said the same thing. Yeah, about when he was in Bahia, that some of the black women there had a lot of attitude.
Yeah, he said,
they have it. It's not like they have. You know, when you say they like have, it's like you are doubting what the black man is saying.
You know, it is because with me and black women here,
it's real. That is why most of us. We don't waste, because me, I don't have time. You understand? For that kind of attitude, like behave some kind of way, like ace. No, I don't have time. I have time for women who have time for me. You understand? Right. Yeah, I don't.
I mean, I would say, Supreme, you would get approached if you go to the hood, if you go in the malls with a black chick here. You would.
Oh, but I think.
I mean, you're married. You're a married man now, but I'm saying.
No, trust me, I don't believe it. Like black women will come approaching me. Trust me, I won't believe it because
I mean, she would say something. Let's say if you want a tank top. Oh wow, you work out? You go to the gym? Oh, what gym do you go to? I mean, a lot of times because especially women in my generation. I mean, they used to. I don't know. The younger women are kind of weird. They have weird tastes versus older women. Who were like in their 40s and all that, they by my time in the 90s, they did approach a lot. Okay. You know what I mean? They did go for it, to a dude they like. I know Wisdom's probably a little bit younger than me, so it's probably different his generation.
Are you 40, Brian?
Yeah, I'm in my 40s, late 40s. You're in your 30s, right?
Late 30s, yeah.
Yeah, so it's kind of different.
I am 42 though.
Oh, okay.
Well, I'm still older than you though.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying, like the women in the 90s they were very, very a lot more open. Let me just say that. They did approach a lot. Let me just say that. You would have got if you was in my generation, women would approach you.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy because man, Hey, Supreme, you have a lot of Ghanaians and Nigerians that live in Brazil, right?
Yeah, there are a whole lot of them, but most of them too left to what do you call it, to the United States. And me myself, I
And they probably
don't
all
make-
went to Maryland. They all went to Maryland.
Oh,
They
Yeah,
not,
they're
not here in California. They're not here in California.
I
I mean, wisdom is only the very few who live in LA.
yeah, yeah. But
Yeah, so, yeah.
do them the ones that live in Brazil, do they marry wives in Africa and bring them to Brazil?
Okay. Most of them who had their documents, yeah.
Yeah.
Most of them who had their documents, what they do is they go back to Africa, they marry them, and then bring them. And then when they bring them, they still make the journey to the United States together.
Oh, okay.
You understand? And when they get there, the marriage, you know, like there is no marriage anymore.
Oh,
You understand?
okay. What about the ones that live in Brazil? The African couples that live in Brazil, do they still?
Okay, I only know some few African couples who live here in Brazil, like one Senegalese lady with her husband, and also one Ghanaian man with his wife from Ghana, and yeah, and the few that I really know are not living here anymore. They all moved to the United States. So
wow,
yeah,
Wow,
so,
that's
and
crazy.
me personally, I don't make friends with them because they have a different way of seeing things. You understand?
okay.
Like they see things differently. So me, I have a different. You know, I'm ambitious. I have different things. The way I see things. You understand? And the way I want to live my life. So coming from a very typical African household, I wanted everything to be different. I didn't want to go the same way my fathers and my aunties or my grandfathers and my uncles. I didn't want to go the same way they went. I wanted something different. You understand? So I don't make that much of a friend like African. I have African friends, but they are like those. How are you? Are you fine?
Okay.
You understand? Not that kind of, oh, let's go to party. Let's go. I had
Right.
one. I had one before. But you know, like I said, you cannot rely so much on these kind of people. You understand? You cannot rely so much on them because each and every single time they have competition in their minds and their heads. So
Okay.
for them to show you the way, sometimes not sometimes, most of the time they won't show you the way. They would rather prefer them to be rich,
Yeah,
so that you will be the one who is going to be following them. You understand?
Sir Supreme, Foley want to be added on here.
Yeah.
Wisdom, how many Nigerian or African friends do you have in the States?
Yeah, I have the same
I have quite few relatives that lives. I have relatives that live.
I'm talking about buddies, friends outside of family.
Besides family members, not many. I don't have not that many. Apart from family, apart from cousins.
Right.
I have few of them that live.
I mean, most of your friends are, and from the States or
from the States. Yeah.
Okay, so you must have been going to a lot of football games, NFL games, and basketball games.
Football games they just came back to California. So I haven't been to any games in any SoFi game here. Yeah.
Really?
No, I haven't been to any football game in SoFi Stadium.
No Dodger game and baseball game?
Now, for some reason, those kind of things don't. I'm not drawn to those kind of things.
I mean, what about your buddies?
I want to take my son.
Your buddies in the sports, your American buddies?
Yeah, they're in American. They're most like basketball, soccer, sometimes football.
If he wants to meet me, does he have to come there with Timberland boots? Supreme.
Yeah.
What's up, man?
Yeah, Foley is on. Foley,
Let me ask you a question, brother.
Yeah.
Like my son is 20 years old. He's in college and everything. And let's say he goes to Brazil on vacation, like summer vacation.
Yeah.
Does he have to come there with Timberland boots, Gucci, Prada?
Oh no.
Are else those girls in Bahia, they won't even talk to him. Any gold chains, he got to talk about his cars back home and stuff like that. Is that how it works?
Okay, so let's look at these things this way. It depends on where he goes. For example, here in Brasilia, they don't pay attention to designer clothes that much here.
Wow. Awesome.
Yeah, they don't pay attention.
Oh, we don't hang out with Afro Brazilians in Bahia.
Yeah, so if you look at me, if you look at me and you go through my photos, I like fashion, but now I don't even dress because nobody pays attention to what I wear.
Does he have to look like he was in the gym and stuff, like cut up muscles and stuff like that?
Yeah, you can look, presentable. You understand? When you are presentable, they notice. But they don't notice your designer clothes, like you are wearing Timberland boots, and some bad Nikes, like some serious, like gold chain.
Hold on, Supreme. This video is real, isn't it?
Yeah, this is real. This is.
I mean, because when I see the amount of black people walking around, I said, okay, this is real.
Yeah, this is real. This was in what do you call it? Cabo Frio.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
I see the amount of black people walking around. I said, okay, this is real.
Yeah, it was in Brasilia.
Yeah, no, this one is real. This is real because in Brasilia we don't have beach.
Oh, okay.
No, when I see this first thing was a bunch of black folks. I said,
black.
Yeah, they have a lot of black people here. They have a lot of black people here.
Wait, in Rio or in Brasilia?
Oh, Rio.
This is real. This is real.
Okay, yeah, Rio. Yeah.
They even have like all clubs was just mostly black people too. I mean, Genesis had that.
Yeah, they have here is a favela. Okay, I'm in a favela.
Oh, this area is favela.
Yeah, this area is a favela.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, this area is a favela. Yeah, so Foley, your question, like I was saying, they won't notice all these things. You understand? You can wear Gucci, Prada, Burberry, Celtics watches and Celtics. You can wear anything. They don't see it.
Yeah. So he's a date. I mean, what would you tell him to like? What would you tell him to put on?
No, he should just wear his normal clothes. He should just wear his normal clothes. You understand? He shouldn't take it to a different level.
Hold on for 1 second, y'all. Hold on for 1 second. I'm in an all-black club in Brazil right now. I'm gonna post it. I'm gonna share it with you guys.
Okay. So let me stop mine so that you can share it. Let me stop mine so that you can share it.
Yeah, it's all black folks. And you guys can see for yourself.
Yes.
This is in Rio, guys.
Man, I'm feeling the hip hop. I'm feeling the hip hop. Yeah, that is full of black people right now.
Look at Wisdom's face. He said, "Oh my God, come on."
All right, yeah.
Yeah, we see a lot of Afro girls over there. A whole lot of Afro women. Okay, so this video whose videos is this?
I'm gonna post it right now. The barbershop dude, he's an African American.
Oh, okay.
It's right in the private chat.
Oh, okay, he's in the private chat.
Right. No, it's in the private chat.
Okay. I see the channel now. I'll go through it. I'll go through this video. Yeah, so what I can just say is, um, probably your son can come to Brazil without thinking of a special food. You understand? Yeah, he
Hey,
can
hey,
come to.
hey, Supreme.
Yeah.
So let's say that's a little down there, man. Brian is proud.
Okay.
So yeah, Supreme. So let's say he goes to Brazil and he start talking, he meets a nice girl and stuff like that, and he has an interest in her, and he decides to stay there, and he start talking to her. What will she be saying that he will say to himself? This look like marriage material. Will she send signals?
Good. It's a very good question. It's a very good question. I'm going to give you a very good answer on that
Because
one.
remember,
Okay.
it's two different cultures. So the question is she sending signals that saying, in addition to me liking you, I would like to spend time with you and maybe take this to a different level? Will she be saying something?
No. What happens is that here the women, they are very open and very nice. Okay, and for you to get to know if a woman likes you or she doesn't, it's true that when like the how do I say the chemistry, right? Am I right? It's the chemistry, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
The chemistry. Okay, so you start talking to her, you laugh together. She can call you out. She can say, "Okay, let's go to this particular park. Let's go here. Ah, there is some
Okay.
interesting thing here." You understand? Not not only woman who is interested in you can do that. Like any of the women here can simply call you to go out. You
Okay,
understand?
so they send
So
they send signals. You're getting some signals that they
yeah,
have
you
an
can
interest.
get all sort of signals. So you
Okay,
have
good.
to simply
Yes.
make your move. You understand? Like make your move. If you really want it, you make your move. You
Okay,
understand?
okay.
But like I said, all the women, most, not all, but most, majority of them are like that. Like they are very welcoming, and they can just invite you to a place. You understand? Once you are talking to them, and she start talking to you, she can invite you to places and stuff like that. She can say, okay, this weekend there is a party here, or this weekend we can go to this restaurant, or this weekend there is a show here, let's go. You understand? They are like that. But you have to know if, okay, this is the kind of woman I want. Let me just, you understand, let me just put some energy there and then see what comes out. You
Let
understand?
me
But
ask you,
yeah.
how long does it take? Let's say the chemistry is there. How long
Mm.
in general does it take so she can bring you home to her family if she likes you?
Oh, it doesn't take any time at all, because here you can even get married to a woman without involving any family member. But
Hey,
anyway,
Paulie, were you trying to marry your son off or something, or what? What's happening?
No, no,
Yeah.
no, no,
Yeah.
no, no. I'm just trying to get
Yes.
I'm trying to get a culture. I'm trying to get a
okay,
bit of the
so
culture.
Yeah.
yeah,
Let.
so
Yeah. Let,
yeah,
Oh, what did you
yeah,
say,
so
Wisdom?
no. Let him. Let him come to Brazil. He'll figure it. Let him learn by himself. So he can certain
Right.
things he can. He can
yeah,
progress.
Right.
but
I
you
mean,
see, the thing
obviously,
is,
in that crowd in the video I showed you, he'd be able to fit in when he could
yeah,
get in.
he fit in. But even when he comes to any part of Brazil, he'll still fit in, because, like I said, yeah, the people are very welcoming. So the next move, you are the one who you have to be very active with what you want to do. You understand? And like the question that Foley just asked about the family thing, um, you can meet for the first time or for the second time, and then she can just invite you to go and then meet some of her friends and some families. It's normal. You understand? It's nothing like not normal. It's something normal. You can have a female friend who can just quickly take you to her families and then show you to her families and stuff like that as a friend. If you are a boyfriend too, she can take you there, and then through the conversation, the family too can figure out that you are her boyfriend. You understand what I'm saying? So it is not something scary like maybe in Africa. I don't know about the United States or in Europe, where you have to go through some kind of some long-term processes and then start introducing each other in some. No, it doesn't work like that here. Here, the freedom is there, and they understand each other, and you can meet somebody like a female or a male, whoever. They can just introduce you to their families. You understand? Without any big deal.
Yeah.
You understand? It's not like the way you guys think. Like you have to go. No, here it doesn't go through any process.
You know the weird thing. I noticed about Afro Brazilians and Brazilians in Rio.
Yeah.
I didn't know that the electric slide and all that stuff was very, very popular with them. It tripped me out when I seen those videos. I said, "Damn, they almost do it better than we do." I was tripping out when I seen that, bro. I was like, "Oh my god!" You know what the electric slide is, Wisdom, right?
Yeah, those.
Yeah,
Wisdom.
Yeah. Is it like the short?
Yeah, that's short thing.
It's very popular in Brazil. Very
popular. Very, very popular.
The electric slide.
Yes, maybe someday I'll go to the park, and then because they normally like to, like the weekends, they like to come and play some music and then dance. Like some hip hop dance and electric slides. Like they do it here. They like it.
Yeah, they do that all the time. I was really surprised when I seen it. I was like, "Oh shit!"
Oh yeah, that is why you have to pack your bags and then come to Brazil. Have your own experience.
Yeah, I share a little video. It's only a minute. They're doing electric slide.
Right? This is Brasilia, right?
Yeah, this is Brasilia.
Yeah, I can tell. Yeah.
Yeah, you can see from the beginning of the video here.
Yeah.
Let me show you.
You know what I can tell? This is Brasilia.
Yeah.
One, the scenery. Two.
Yeah, it's a bit different.
Yeah,
it's very different.
And also,
that is what interesting about what interesting thing
I'm not
about
seeing any black people in the scene.
Right. Right.
Yeah, here in Brasilia, we have a lot of white people than any other race. Here in Brasilia, we have a lot of white people.
I mean, it's a lot. Rio is full of them. Let's just be real. Rio is full of them.
People or white people?
Here in Brasilia, we have a lot of white people than any other race.
Oh, okay, a lot of whites. Oh, okay.
Right, but in Brazil, Rio is pretty much obviously you see a lot of black people there. Obvious.
Yeah, for obvious reason. Rio used to be a port city. Rio.
Yeah, it was.
It used to be a port city back in the days.
Yeah. Hello, show this electric slide real quick. It trips me out when I see that. I said, "What the hell?"
I don't have the video. I don't have
I have the video. I have it on the screen share.
Oh, okay, you have it on the screen share. Let me stop mine here. Then you bring Brian's. Let's bring Brian's electric slide.
Let's go back. Take it back.
Oh, they do it. It's normal. It's normal out here, Brian.
Yeah, I mean, I never expected this.
They like it. In fact, they like it.
I mean, I'm like, I have more in common with them than, with certain other groups. You know what I mean?
They do it out here. They like it so much. Yeah, people like to enjoy it.
It's almost like I never left home. Yeah, you know what I mean?
I told you to pack your bags and then come.
Right. I was like, these are my people.
Yeah.
I know, look at Wisdom face. He's like, oh my God. Yeah.
Hey, all right, guy. I'm gonna be leaving.
Oh, okay, Wisdom says he's leaving.
All right,
guys. If you like that,
all right, you take care. I gotta give you my email one day.
Give the video some
if you want to get to my house.
Right.
Yes, give the video some thank you. There's a thank you button over there, guys. Why don't you guys give the video some thank you?
I gave you some love. I gave you some love.
Yes, there's a thank you button here. So I want you guys to make sure you give the video some thank you button. Let me see. I think some people like to do that kind of like.
There you go. I gave you a like.
Yes.
I gave you a like.
Ah, you gave me a like. Oh, this is fantastic. Woo-hoo!
I gave you a like too.
Oh, woo-hoo!
Yeah.
So I
Guys,
used to give you. Hold on, I used to give you money sometimes, Supreme. So.
Yes. Brian is a regular dude who does that. You know, the last money you gave me, I used it for that camera, and now I'm going to buy another camera. I'm going to. Yes, I want to buy the Easty 360 2X. So that is why I'm asking anybody who is coming from the United States to bring me. I wish them you can leave us and have your beautiful weekend. And don't forget to keep on disturbing us with more messages on the platform so that we can discuss it more.
Oh, okay.
Yes. But I want to buy Easter 360. So anybody coming from the United States should let me know.
Oh, okay.
You bring it, I'll pay you.
No problem.
360. So anybody coming from the United States should let me know.
Oh, okay.
You bring it, I'll pay you.
All right. You have a nice weekend.
Yeah, you too. Have a beautiful weekend.
All right. You too, Brian.
All right. You too, buddy.
Hey,
Take care.
Brian,
Enjoy your day.
Woo-hoo.
All right, you got another little $20 for you.
Yes, I see that. Woo-hoo.
American dollar go a long way. I know it does.
Yes. I'm going to make sure I get this camera because I want to make sure that I get, because with that camera I can get more interesting content, like front and back content, both sides content, so that I can because there are some content that I'm not able to bring you guys. I bought this camera. Let me show you the camera. I'm going to show you the camera. My bedroom looks some kind of way, yeah.
Don't worry
because
about
my kids,
the kids are playing. They
the
children
bedroom out.
the kids.
You see, this is the camera that I use this time around. I bought this camera. Can you see it?
Yeah, I see it.
Yeah, because I'm using my phone as a, what do you call it? As a cam. You see, I bought this camera.
Hold on, Negus is asking Supreme, still waiting for an interview.
Oh, okay. Okay, so let me see if he's on. Let me see. Yes. Yeah, Negros. Yeah, Negros, you have to join.
Supreme, I'm home now, Supreme.
Yes, that is fantastic. Yes, Negros, I want Negros to join the chat so that I think it's Brazilian.
Yeah, it's
Negros, are you Brazilian?
I guess Negus is not there.
Yes, I also think so. Yeah, so
Let's get this party started right, man.
I mean, one question, Foley. What did you think about that video of that hip hop club? I guess in Brazil.
Man,
Foley.
Okay, I think he's fixing his what do you call it? His microphone.
yeah, I'm having an echo, guy. What's going on?
No.
What am I
What did
doing
you think? What did you think about that hip hop video in Brazil?
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. Can you hear us?
Yeah, but
Yeah, we can hear you 100% fully.
Foley.
Mr. Foley. I think
you're
his network. Yeah, his network. Maybe he's trying to fix
that horrible New York network, boy.
Yeah. What makes you think New York network is boring?
Yeah, no, it's not perfect. Every time it's not only them. When my brother called me from New York, it's horrible.
Okay, you have a family in New York.
Yeah. That's where I'm from.
What about New Orleans?
Man, I love New Orleans.
Man,
I love New Orleans. Even though New Orleans is ghetto as hell, it's ghetto. It's really.
Man, I'm going there to get my Vampire Diary over.
It's ghetto. It's ghetto, but it's a great place. It's ghetto as hell. It's full of blacks. So you're gonna feel like no different than Ghana.
Really?
Full of blacks, about 60%. But you're gonna see a lot of white people too. But it's full of blacks.
In New Orleans?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Man,
It's about
I have to go
60%. It's about
I have to
60%.
go to New Orleans. I have to. I really have to.
But it's a great city, even though a lot of people are overweight. But it's a great city.
So why don't you like overweight people? Tell me about that.
Because you could die early. You get diabetes, high blood pressure.
But do you know that not all overweight people are like like they are sick or something? There
Oh,
are
not
some
all of them.
people
Not all of them. I'm not saying all of them, but a high possibility in America they are, or they're gonna become.
So how often do
Because
people
a lot
cook
of
at
a lot
home?
of a lot of our foods are processed. What did you say?
How often do people cook at home?
That's a good question. I would say growing up, we cooked at home all the time. I mean, going out to get something to eat was like a special treat.
Oh, okay.
I grew up eating what you call jollof rice all my life. All my life. All my
Yeah,
life.
you said there is something you call it jumbo, right? Or how do you call it?
We call
Yeah,
it in
there's
New
an
Orleans. They
echo, a
call
lot
it
of echoing.
in New Orleans. They call it jambalaya. In South Carolina, it's just called red rice. But it's made the same way. It's the same family root.
Oh, okay. Foley, are you on now?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you 100%, Mr.
All
Foley.
right. I love that conversation you guys got today. Yeah, I'm on now.
Yes. So bring it on. Bring it on.
No, Foley. What did you think about that video with that? At the nightclub with the Afro Brazilians?
That was dope, Brian.
Yeah.
Brian is a hip hop star.
No, I mean, it was different. I was just like, wow, this is interesting. I didn't know they would be into.
It was dope,
You know what I mean? That whole hip hop and soul culture type thing, and they are into that.
Yes. So, like I said, if should in case your son plans to come to Brasilia, it shouldn't be that hard for him to decide on how to dress in Brasilia, because not only in Brasilia, in Brazil in general, because most of the most of the cities, especially white populated cities and mixed populated cities, they don't pay attention to what do you call it, to dress code, how you look, what you are wearing. They don't pay attention to that. So you can feel free to wear anything. Because if you look at me, I don't dress that much. I don't even dress. I just wear some t-shirt and some shorts all the time, and I wear some unknown what do you call it, sneakers. The brand you don't even know the brand. You understand? But I used to wear those things when I first go here. You understand? Because I thought maybe people will notice it, but it was a waste of time. Like they don't notice. They don't notice anything. You understand? They don't notice anything. So you end up wasting your time thinking when you wear something, people will notice it and they will pay attention to it. But trust me, they don't even have time for that. You understand? So you should feel free, get some simple t-shirts and shorts and some cool Chuck Taylors, like Chuck Taylor sneakers, and something cool. You should just wear something cool, and then he's good to go. You understand? Yes.
This is Brasilia, right?
Yeah, this is Brasilia. I'm at the Sunday market. I think this time around, ever since I bought this camera, I didn't bring you any vlog with this camera, I think. So I think I have to bring you guys this vlog so that you have a stable image, because this doesn't even have that stable image because I was using my phone then. So now I have this, what do you call it? I have this new camera, which is very, very stable. I'm going to make sure I go there and bring you guys. I love going there because you have cheap foodstuffs, like everything fresh, So most of the weekends I like to go there. And when you go there, you see a lot of interesting people, like beautiful people. You understand? Like the women, you see any type of shape, like everything you see. when you go to the we call it feira. We call it feira. Is the market.
Now you have a lot of immigrants that live there, or I noticed that look like a lot of Peruvians that live there as well.
Here, no, it's mostly Brazilian people selling this kind of stuff here.
Okay, so nobody
yeah.
from Peru or Ecuador or anything like that.
It's rare. It's rare. It's rare for you to come across someone from Peru or any other South American country selling stuff here. Like it's rare.
Okay. Because I thought he was like one of those. He looked like a Peruvian when I see.
Yeah, they have native looking people here.
Okay.
Yeah, they look alike. Those natives. They look alike. In Brazil, they have a lot of natives too here.
Yeah. They
so
will be our Mexicans here.
Yes, you understand. So, but when you come to some market like this, you see most of the what do you call it? Most like Brazilians.
Right. I got you.
Are Brazilians, Yeah. So it is interesting. When you come to Brazil, most definitely I'll bring you to this spot too as well.
On the
Because
market.
I think, it is a very interesting place to bring you so that you also have some typical Brazilian street market experience too as well. It is nice. It is nice, and the people are very, very nice.
Yeah.
Very, very nice. Like when they see that you are speaking English.
Supreme, just a quick question. All these produce in the market, are they cultivated locally or is it imported from another region? What is the farming market like? Is it huge? How is it like?
Okay, very good question. Very, very good question.
Very, very good question.
Yes, we have both imported and and local. Because, like I said, Brasilia, we have everything. Like we have from farmers, like we have everything here. And most of these people, some of them, majority of them come from Goiás and Minas Gerais because it's very close. You understand? It's like 2 hours or 3 hours drive to Brasilia. You see, this woman, she's curious. She's asking me questions.
Now, one question. You know what fruit I love that's imported from Brazil, but we have it in a lot of health food stores here in the United States. I know you guys, it grows like so much in the Amazon, is acai. Oh my God, that is so good. Acai.
Oh yeah, that is my favorite ice cream though. That's a
fruit. I know that's a fruit in the Amazon. I mean, do you eat it? Do you eat it naturally?
Okay, naturally, I have never eaten it naturally before. I have only eaten it like ice. I'll bring you that content again. I think I ever brought you guys some content like that. Eating acai. I think I
eat it every day. I eat it almost every day. I go to this health food store locally here in California, and
really, then when you come here, is you because the way they have it, the acai they have it here. It's very sweet, like very good. Like the mix.
Oh my God, it's good. It's good.
Like they mix a lot of things inside. Like granules.
Yes, same thing here. Granules, strawberries, raspberries. I have in it.
Everything. Like banana. Like they mix things.
Yeah. Hold on one second. The brother from South Africa. Have you ever had acai before?
No, we don't have it here.
Oh my God, it's so good. It's so good.
It's so good. Like it's so like I don't know. I love acai more than any other ice cream. Like
you ain't lying. I love acai more than any other fruit.
I love acai. Like acai is my.
It's so
acai.
good. It's so good. It's so good.
You understand? Like I love it. I did some video about acai. I remember very well. I
think it's only grown in the Amazon too. To be honest with you, I don't think it's grown anywhere else in the world.
Is in Brazil. In the whole world, the only place you get acai is Brazil.
Acai.
Yes,
it's so good. It's so good.
It's very, very good. Oh, we have more other interesting food or fruits that you only have it here in Brazil too as well. That when you try them, you love them so much. Apart from acai, they have some other interesting things for you You know, that is why it's just good to come here. Me, like I said, here I have everything that I get from Africa. You know, like when I was in Africa, the things that I had in Africa, even here I have it more.
Mm.
You understand? Talking about the spices, you know, like I have everything here. It's just, you know, it's about you knowing how to prepare what you want. You understand? It's about what? It's about you knowing how to prepare what you really want. Because if you know how to prepare it, there is everything here for you. You understand? Especially when I bring you to this market, you buy everything
Mm.
from crabs. You have everything. You know, like crabs and everything. You have it.
Now, I
You
even heard
understand?
in Bahia, I heard they have food, like I think what you guys eat down in called Aki. I heard they have that there in Bahia.
Aki, which
Yeah,
one is
Aki,
that?
something like that. It's called Aki or something like that.
Is it okra?
No, not okra, Aki. I mean, Jamaicans eat that a lot.
Maybe I know it. Maybe the name is a bit, you know. The only thing I know we have in Africa that we don't have it here is what do you call it? Is
Pomo?
the African star fruit? Yes,
Mhm.
the African star fruit. Yes, that one we don't have it here.
I know they have okra in Brazil. That's given.
Oh yeah. We have a lot of it, a lot of okra. You know, like I always prepare okra stew and okra soup. Yeah,
Right.
I prepare it. I'm very good with that. And
Yeah.
I can prepare it in a way that it won't even, you know, like you won't have that starchy part of it. You
Right.
know,
Oh, do you guys
yes.
eat a lot of okra in South Africa?
Yes.
Oh wow,
Yeah,
that's a global. I
it's
mean,
popular.
yeah, my mother never ate it. I couldn't stand it when growing up, though. I ain't gonna lie. I only like it fried.
Then
Every time we
you
just
are
like
not
this really
you are not eating okra. If you are frying okra, there is no taste.
No, my mother make it like in a soup or something like that. I know in New Orleans they do it very good. They do it like in
Yeah, you have to eat okra soup. You know,
no,
okra
they do it
soup
like
or okra
with
stew.
okra and they have seafood in it.
Oh,
They do
really?
stuff. Oh yeah, in New Orleans, yeah.
Oh, then I have to come to New Orleans. I have to, I have to come to New Orleans.
Yeah, you do. They got some good food there. They got some good
Yeah,
stuff.
you know, I don't know. I don't really feel so much like coming to US. I don't know. I don't really know. But then I don't feel that much. You know, like I have to come to US. You know, like maybe because of some of my viewers, I may someday want to come to US. You
I will
know.
say the United States is only good for, and we all said this to you, is making money. That is it.
Yes. Maybe the only reason why maybe I
but
might
Brian,
come to
you pay
US
high
is to
taxes.
buy clothes
Oh,
or
what did you say?
electronics.
You pay high taxes. Extremely
In
high taxes.
California, yeah. I mean, you could go places where it's like lower, but in California, yes, it's high.
Hey, Supreme.
Yeah.
Question, my friend.
Yes.
So in terms of you guys were talking about the ladies and stuff like that. That's a great conversation because in America, Brazilian women are always on top of the conversation on the list. So
Yes.
let me ask you, my brother.
Hold
So,
on. What about in South Africa? Are they in top of the conversation? I mean, South Africa probably don't even know they exist. Are they in the
but
top of the in,
you know
in
what
the
I heard?
conversation in South Africa?
You know what
No,
I
not
heard?
really.
What
Yeah.
I heard though, but I heard there are a couple African American brothers that and sisters that went over to South Africa, and they got a good reception. I don't know if it's because they are Americans, and they took them to a place called Durban, which is kind of like a middle class. You drive your BMW and all of that stuff. So I'm assuming, and they were saying they were received nicely. So I don't know, but Brazil, my friend. Let's say, for example, in America, you have a lot of brothers that are going to South America, and they're just frustrated and fed up with dating in America. Uh, I saw something on social media where this woman, I think she has this kind of like traditional values, and she told her co-workers that she goes home and cook for her husband, and they said to her, "Why are you cooking for him?" How is that in Brazil? do you have that kind of pushback in Brazil? Say like a man work hard during the day and he comes home. Does he have to go cook his own food?
Okay, so very good question. A very, very good question. Here, most of the women they like cooking already, yeah, and most of the women they like taking care of the men so much. And when you come here, you can even come across most of the men not working or not in some high-paying jobs, but rather the women are making more money than the men. And also, most of the men are at home, not working, but the women working, taking care of them and doing everything. So here
What?
is common.
That's
Yes, here is
interesting.
common.
It's
That is
different
why,
in
yeah, that
America.
is why I always say this. That is why I always say this. When you come to, like as a tourist, like that American YouTuber, Dennis, or that Czech guy.
Checking
What?
effect.
Yeah, it is Czech, right? What is his name? Is
Yeah,
Check
let's check.
effect.
yes, Czech. Yeah, that guy. The kind of
It's
content
check.
they bring, yeah, the kind of content they bring you guys, those kind of content you don't have a typical information about it.
Oh.
You understand? Because they give you just a surface. Like when you come to Brazil, for example, and you are in the tourist areas, yeah, in the tourist areas, you meet the kind of women you meet those kind of women who already know about more about like tourism and stuff like that. You understand? They have hung around with more foreigners and stuff like that. So you won't get that typical experience. Like when you decide, like the way one of our viewers is called Prodigy. He's living here now. He's living in Sierra. He's living in Sierra now. That's what he says. I think it's Sierra, yeah. And I also have another American guy too who I met some time ago. His wife is also Brazilian, and they do come from time to time to live here. So when you come here, the experience within the typical local people, you get the real experience. Like what I'm saying, you experience it, you see it. You understand? But when you come and you are somewhere around, maybe you come to Brasilia and you hang around maybe Brasilia for 1 month, 2 months, or 3 months, and then you go. You won't have any experience. For you to have that typical experience, you don't have to come and then hang around Brasilia. Come inside Brasilia, there are a lot of small cities inside. Live in Taguatinga, live in Braslandia, live in Zealandia, live in those, like typical communities. Then from there, you can get a very good idea of what I'm trying to say here. You understand? Because the truth about it is here you come across a lot of good women. It's not any topic for like the way you said about the United States. Here it's not a topic at all. It's not a topic. In fact, most of the women they will take care of the man 100%. You understand? Like they'll just take care of the man because, like I said, most of the women here they are very very hardworking. You
So
understand? So that problem, if you are here, you won't experience that that kind of that stereotype thing. You get the real experience.
so if
You understand?
he's
Yeah.
so if he's making less and she is a nurse, that doesn't make a difference.
Yeah. Hello
Can you hear me?
again. I think then your this thing is bouncing back. I don't know if you log in 2 times because I can see you 2 times here.
Okay, so I'm saying if the guy, she's an accountant making big bucks, and he's just maybe a regular guy, a carpenter, but he's a hardworking guy.
Yeah.
The fact that she's a professional, maybe she's a dental assistant or something, that's not a big deal in in Brazil, but in
It's
America, but in
okay.
America, it's a big deal because what's going to happen? She is, and this is just a general. That's based on what I'm seeing on YouTube and TikTok and all of that stuff. And that's not every woman. But what I'm noticing is that if he's not making the big bucks, her friends make comments to get rid of him. He should be making the big bucks. And what happens is a lot of good guys just get fed up. And eventually, she gets in her 50s and she can't find anybody. You know what I mean?
All right,
Yeah.
guys. I have to run. I'll talk to you guys later. Great talk. Utilize the money wisely to get what you need, and take care, buddy. Take care,
Take it
fellas.
All
easy.
right, thank you so much, Mr. Brian. I'll be waiting for you on the group chat.
All right, buddy.
Enjoy your weekend. Yes. So it's really not a big problem at all. It's really not a big problem at all here. They don't see it that way. Like for example, when I got here, my ex-wife was making, she was making more than me, yeah. But she was taking care of everything at home. You understand? Like she was doing, like I didn't have any problem. I didn't have anything like names like this guy is a gigolo or something. I didn't get any of this. You understand? So here it's not a problem at all. It's never a problem here in Brazil. Like when your wife is making more money or your girlfriend is making more money than you. No, it's not a problem. In fact, I know a lot of people whose wives are making more than them, and they are even living in their wives' houses.
Wow.
Yes, and there is no problem. And the women are even ready to take care of everything. Like take
So
care of
so
everything.
so she's loving and kind to him in spite of the fact that she doesn't kind of like look down on him. And her
Not at
friends
all.
her friends doesn't
Not
say,
at
"Hi,
all.
get rid of that guy. He's broke."
Not at all. Not at all. Okay, so
Fine.
let me use myself again as a very good example. Let me use myself again. All right.
Okay.
So my wife is a government worker. She makes more money than me. You understand? And when we met, I was even living in their house. You understand? I was living in their house, like a family villa. You understand? I use their cars. I use everything. Nobody looks down on me. You understand? And so I got money. I was able to do things. I was able to buy a house and everything. Nobody looks down on me. And she was even paying my health insurance at that time. Until date, she's still paying it. You understand? So you don't have this kind of problems here. They don't, like I said, they don't pay attention to some certain things here. So here they are more focused on the kind of love you give back. You understand? They are more like the kind of love you give back. You understand what I'm saying? So I can always tell you from my own experience, and also the people and the locals, the typical lifestyle out here. You will not have this kind of problem as a man. You understand what I'm saying? Unless you are that kind of person who is too much selective. No, I want this kind of woman. And you go and land yourself in a big shit. You understand? So it is just not a problem here. Most of the women are hardworking women, and they are independent women. So they don't pay attention to you have so much money, you don't have so much money. You understand? You are not working. I am the one paying the bill. No, they don't have this kind of thing at all. In fact, when you come here, you see a lot of men who are simply not making more than their girlfriends or their wives. You understand what I'm saying? So it is normal here. It's not like in the US where if the woman is making more, then it's a problem. If she's not even making more, it's a problem. How much more she's making the money? You understand? Yeah. Hello. Are you there?
I'm following. Can you hear me?
Yeah, yeah, I can hear you. Yes.
So, Supreme, if you were to interview a typical Brazilian man, what are the things you will complain about Brazilian women?
Okay, as a typical Brazilian man, the only complaint they have with their women is the jealousy side. Most of them are very possessive.
Just
You
the
understand?
jealousy. I
Yes,
understand.
so that's the most complaint that you get from the Brazilian man. Most. But apart from that, you won't get any other complaint. Typical Brazilian man. You
Okay.
understand? Yes.
Yeah. Understand. But to me, I think that's a good thing. You know, you want your woman to want you, only you.
Yeah, here is the thing here. You understand? The women when you are theirs, yeah, you are theirs. You understand? Like
Yes.
possessive. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yes. Oh, that's a nice thing.
Yes.
Oh wow.
Yes, Prince is on. Prince, what's up?
Can you hear me, Supreme?
Yes, we can hear you, Mr. Prince.
No, this is Foley.
Oh, okay. Foley. Yes, we can hear you.
All right, one more question. So, is that the same is Bahia and Salvador? Is that two separate cities or that's one city?
Look, Bahia is the state.
Okay.
Salvador is a city inside Bahia.
Are they approachable there? Can like you go there on vacation and you say hi? You
Okay,
come up.
I personally have never been there before. My wife has been there, but me, I haven't been there before, so I cannot tell you that much about Bahia. I'm now planning to go there to know the place, but I've never been there, so I cannot tell that much about the lifestyle in Bahia.
Okay.
All I know is they say they have a lot of black people like in Rio, and for Rio, I have a lot of experience in Rio, so I can tell you much about Rio. So yeah.
Have any of your have anyone that you spoke to online or in the chat room ever visited you?
Oh yeah, I have met a lot of my viewers.
Oh
A
yeah.
lot of
How
oh
was
a lot.
that? How was the experience?
Let me show you some of the videos. I think I did even some videos with some of my viewers who were from most of them were from America,
And what you
and
guys
some
did?
was we went out, we eat something, and then we did some videos too as well. And yeah, it goes on, the list goes on. But yeah, it was very interesting and very nice,
Did they
you
live
know, to
near?
meet.
Did they live near to your house? What was it? Airbnb or what?
Oh, some were living in hotels, and some too rented an apartment, like some couple who came from what do you call it? Who came from Korea. But
Korea.
for them they came here because the man wanted to have what do you call it? His baby here, because he says in Korea that even when you have the child, they don't give them citizenship and stuff like. So they came here and they settled here. But the man, he's a businessman. So the woman still lives here. She had the child. She came here when she was pregnant. She had the baby and everything, and she's doing well. The man goes back and come, but we talk once in a blue moon. We talk when they need some information. They get in touch. I met those couple too. I took them I took them to the market, the Sunday
Okay.
market. They went and do shopping. I took them around. And this guy here, let me open this video, is also my viewer. He came and then meet me here from US. We met. We did video. We went and eat. Yeah, it was interesting.
Nice.
I have met a lot of them. This guy I think he's from California. I don't know, some place like that.
So you had good experience with the people you met.
Yes, we always had good experiences, and I always the last person I met, I took him to Nigerian restaurant because he was from Switzerland. He was using a Switzerland passport. So let me just say he's a Switzerland guy, but he's also black from that side. And he came, we went and then eat. I took him to his hotel. I drove him. I picked him up from the airport. I took him to his hotel. I left him there.
Wow.
And then after we met, I came and picked him up. We went to the restaurant. We ate. He had some good time. I introduced him to some Nigerians too as well. He spent some time with them. He went out. He was like, man, he didn't expect all this. And this, he had a good time. He had a wonderful time. And you see those girls behind there. Even after that, we went there. I took him. I went to the girls. We sat down and then we chat. Let me see. I think we did some videos together here. Let me see. With those girls behind, we don't even know them. So
Wow.
he was even surprised. These are the girls.
You can't do that here in America, man.
Oh man. He was shocked because I told him that okay, fine. He was, like I told him that no, I'm going to talk to these girls and then interview them. He was like, really? I said, yes, I'm going there. And was like, do you know? I said, I don't know them because I just saw them and they were looking at us when we were talking. So I said, okay, then I'm going there. So I went there and then we did a video together.
Supreme, you can't do that here in the States. They're gonna say, get away. They'll be like, get away from me, creep.
So you see, that is another different thing about the Brazilian women and and the other women experiences that I had. You understand? Because here they are very nice, very very calm, very
It's just
understanding, very
just the jealousy, huh?
just jealousy. It's just the jealous. Like they are very jealous. You understand? So yeah,
How is
it is just interesting. So
Supreme?
I met a lot of my viewers though. I met
How
a lot of my
is
viewers.
how is in the area that you live? How is crime? I mean, can you go out like summertime? Can you go out to like 8 in the evening with your kids and sit in the park?
Park?
Can you go walking and stuff like that? And
Oh
not
yeah, you can go. You can go anywhere.
and you
You can,
no concern or anything?
no concern. You can go anywhere. But
Mm.
there are some places where you yourself, you know that you are not supposed to be going there because there are some areas where it is like more drug things are going on, like more drug stuffs are going on over there. So you just advise yourself not to go to those places.
So
You understand?
let's say you happen to meet a girl that lives in the favela. That's not
Yeah.
a place you want to visit at night to meet her.
Oh, you can go to favela in the night to meet anybody.
Are you serious?
Can you
Oh,
get
like super serious. You can go. It's not a problem. Just know how to carry yourself. You understand? You can just go there, do your thing, and then you come out. There won't be a problem at all.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not a problem. It's the way people, like, the stereotype. They talk
Well, I
like,
guess the media too,
yeah,
in
yeah.
America here, it looks like
Because when I was in Africa too, I had that kind of perception. But when I go here, it was like different. It was super, super different. Like very,
right,
very
right.
different compared to what I saw here. You understand? So
So
yeah, it is interesting.
when you're going back home on visit,
Oh, I'm not sure I'll be going back again because I went there once. I came back and I've been sick till date.
were you disappointed?
Very disappointed. I went there. That was 2014, and when I got back, I got sick.
Why? What happened?
Yes, till date I'm sick,
What
and
happened?
they cannot find anything. Which is like I did millions of tests, but they say nothing is wrong with me.
They did juju on him.
Did
Yeah,
you
so
did you eat food? Some bad food?
man, I'm the kind of person who is just like welcoming. I love everybody. I don't have problem with people. So when I went there, I was just fine with everybody. You
Okay.
understand? So I don't know what happened. When I got back, that was it. I have not been the same till date. And the doctors, nobody saw anything. I went through a lot of X-rays. I went through a lot of blood tests. I did millions of tests. You know, you name it, millions. I have a full room of test results,
And
and
nothing.
all of it says I'm fine.
Mm. Did
Yes,
you?
all of the test results says I'm fine.
So you
You
done? You
know,
done? You done with that country?
man, I'm done. We are looking for niceness and development. You understand? But nothing is going on in Africa. All we come online, we see is what am I lying to people that a lot of things are going on in Africa, and this is uh, another thing where most of the Americans who run to Africa saying they are going back to the motherland, they are all running back to America.
Yes,
So there is no truth about it.
I'm seeing that. What is really going on? They don't have enough money.
This is watch this
is it
story. Watch this
what's
story. African American, then their true story about Ghana, Africa. This is it here.
is it what they're not going there with enough money? Is it the culture shock? Is it the convenience? You know, you can run to Walmart. You don't have a Walmart there. Is it a combination of things?
Let me show you the problem. You know, what am I like to them that when they go there, they are going to be welcome. But the fact about
Oh,
Africa itself is most of our African countries, when you go there, you have to be rich. If you are not rich, you are not welcome. You understand?
interesting.
And apart from that, too, you can be black. But the very moment you start speaking a foreign accent, you are not welcome anymore.
Is
You
that the
understand
same?
what I'm saying?
Is that the same thing in South Africa?
Okay,
Yes,
I
pretty
lived in
much.
South Africa for a very long time, and my experience with South Africans are a bit different compared to West Africans. You understand? Because in South Africa, I was living in the typical local townships. You understand? Like in Eastern Cape, some place like Homtata. I went to Durban. I was living in Durban. I was living close to the sea though. But my experience in South Africa was a bit different compared to most of the African countries where I have been to. Because the thing is, the very moment you start speaking a different language, you are not welcome. They can give you a crocodile smile, which is okay. They give you a crocodile smile. They are very good with that. Okay, when I talk about crocodile smile, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, yeah.
They just give you that smile,
Fake,
but
fake smile.
yes, but they don't like you. Wait until you don't have the money, then you start seeing the problem you'll be having. And also apart from that, most will try scamming you too as well. That me, I always say the truth because you guys are my black people, and I cannot allow anything bad to happen to you by my black folks. You understand?
What do you mean
It
scam?
doesn't matter where you are coming from, but if you are black, I make sure I get your back. I'll just tell you the truth. I'm from West Africa, and West Africa is a place where there's a whole lot of terrible things over there. You understand? Like I won't make it look good because if it was good, I wouldn't be here in Brazil.
Hmm.
Yes, if it was good, I wouldn't be. By now, I should have been, like putting back my investment back there, but I'm not doing any investment over there.
So is it Supreme? Is it one of the reasons why you have this channel so you could kind of give us
Yes.
what's happening in on the ground in Brazil? So
No, not even in Brazil. Not even in Brazil. This channel, particularly, I created this channel to talk about how careful you have to be when you are moving. If you watch the beginning of my vlogs, if you watch the beginning of my vlogs, you see that most of the topics I talked about was why I left Africa, why you shouldn't do this, and when you are going this. It was all about this. But your own black people come not wanting to believe what you are saying. They say you are a sellout. They say you are living in a mental slavery till date. So you don't have to tell them the truth. You have to leave them to suffer.
what you mean by scams? Give me an example.
Oh,
Like
there's
an
a lot of scam.
like
In Ghana, you cannot own a land. just like that so easy, even when you have the money.
Yeah, but
They
you go.
will sell one land to 10 people.
Yeah, but you're
And
going through
you
the.
will come, they will sell it to you too as well.
Yeah, but you're not going through the government process.
Oh, forget what government process. Do we even have it?
Oh,
We
so you
don't
could.
have any, we don't have systems that can tell that, oh, you guys, you bought this is legit. No, you pay money. You buy a land for maybe, let me just say, you buy a land for $2,000 or $3,000, and you spend more than $3,000 for the documentation.
You know
And
that's.
after that, somebody will come and tell you that that land is not doesn't belong to you. They will show you the another different document, and you will end up paying till you are tired, and then you run and then leave it.
You know that's. It's funny you said that because I looked at a couple channels and I saw a couple African Americans was talking about the same thing in regards to land. That you
Okay,
don't
not
know.
only land. If you want another different, I can tell you another different one too. There is a lot
What?
of different scams.
So what are the main ones? Land. What is the next main one that you can get
The
scammed?
next main one is when you come, they find out that you are a foreigner, and you can, you have that money. No, automatically when you are foreigner, you are not from Africa. They already assume that you have the money. You understand? They draw a quick conclusion, so they will start looking for any way to make money out of you. You want help. You want somebody to see you through with some project. Anything, they will take money from you. And when you want to open a business and then add somebody, help somebody with a business, they will still take your money, and then you end up with nothing. You understand? Yes.
Okay.
This
So
guy that you are seeing is one of my viewers too from US who came that I did a video with him because he wanted me to bring him to this particular park because I used to love. No, I used to. It is my favorite park that I used to do more videos. So he came around and he wanted to do video with me. He did a video with me though. Yeah,
so
you can still.
let me ask you. So because of those experiences in Ghana,
Yeah.
you know being in Brazil, it is one of the things you want to do is like any person that you happen to meet online or who have an interest in coming to Brazil, you want to put them on the right path. You don't want them to experience what you experience in Ghana. Is that correct?
Yes. And also one thing about Brazil, the reason why I switched and then started doing more videos about Brazil is the kind of ideology people have about Brazil is very bad. The perceptions and stuff like that. Like people think when you come to Brazil, there is nothing apart from carnival and football. You understand? And also, whilst I took upon myself to advise my fellow black Westerners to be very careful, they started attacking me. So I throw that topic away so that they'll just go and then fall into that hole and then experience it themselves. You understand? So I
Mm,
started talking about it and then focus more on people who are interested in knowing more about Brazil. And there are billions of people who are interested. I personally, I have helped a lot of people with the process, especially majority of the people are people from Africa who are always wanting to run. You
okay.
understand? Yes, I have helped a lot of them with informations. I've seen them through with how to go through with their processes, how to relocate here, and the things that they have to do. I have seen a whole lot of people through, and also a lot of people from America and Europe too as well. They watch my channel through my channel. They have been able to learn a lot, and some of them came. I remember the other time one guy from London, from the United Kingdom, he came. He brought me even a perfume. That is Felix G. Yeah, Felix G. He came from the UK. He came to Brazil, but I didn't meet him unfortunately. But he came to. He was in Rio the very day I left Rio.
Mm,
The day he got to Rio, that was the day I was leaving Rio. So when I left, he sent me the perfume, and I had the perfume. I even did a video about that gift that he sent me because he was also following my video like this. He never came to Brazil before. He was watching my video, learning more from it. He came, and there is one other guy too, Mike C. also through my video, he came to Brazil, and since then he has been also coming to Brazil a lot. So yes, I just changed it and then started do Brazil. So I won't focus on anything about Africa to help anybody to escape any inconvenience. They should go and then have their own experiences, and then when they go and they hit they hit the wall, they'll come back. So
So
yes,
so you're pretty much saying that based on, and by the way, I like those videos you've been giving us some really informative. I think I made a comment to you on that too. You've been
yeah,
you've been really giving us some,
I saw most of your comment.
yeah, you've been giving us some great content, and your channel is the only channel I really look at and really come on live and really listen through, because when you look at the other channels about Brazil, it's primarily about guys going to get girls there, and life is not just only about girls. And what I like about your channel, you give a wide and deep perspective based on your experience in
Yeah,
Brazil. I mean, you show us everything: restaurants, parks. You showed us the parades. You showed us, when you go shopping, everyday life. And I
yes,
think, and I think that's very important because no, we are more informed in addition to the work that we do on our own to find out. So I really appreciate your channel, to be honest with you.
thank you so much.
And but that's just my perspective.
Yeah,
And I like the fact that you're taking the time, because you have a family and you take the time to go out there and shoot these videos, and then you take the time to come on live. So I just want to let you know I'm very, very appreciative of that, man. Very
thank you
appreciative.
so much. Thank you
And hope and
so
hope
much, Mr. Foley.
and hopefully one day I'll come to Brazil and
Yes,
definitely
just hit me up.
visit you and get that experience, because
Just hit me up when you are coming. Let me know, and
so
then
so
I'll
you are
take you to more places.
so you are pretty much telling your viewers and other people that Brazil is an option they should take a look at, and just don't listen to all the bad things. I'm assuming.
Yes,
Mm.
yes. Because you know why I'm doing this particular video, especially on how bigger the positive side is compared to the negative side. Because when you look at the negative side of Brazil, it's like 5%. You understand? The negative side is only 5%, and the media is making it look like it is more than 5%.
Yeah, well, when I look at the media and I look at their presentation of Brazil, what I'm seeing is two guys on a bike. They drive by, they snatch your purse, or two guys come by. One guy stay outside, the other one comes in with a gun. He robs you. He gets on his bike and he goes. Um, but that's what you see. And then you hear a lot of the violence. But when I look at your videos, you showing us the other side that they don't show. You show families. I mean,
Yes.
families
For
at the
example,
parades, families
in
at the
Rio,
park, families
you remember I
shopping.
went to Rio, right? I went to Rio de Janeiro, and I did some videos. You know, before people think, when you go to Rio, you are going to be snatched, you are going to be robbed, you are going to be this, you are going to be that. I was even doing a video in a neighborhood here, in a favela, yeah. And you know, some people were even surprised that it was a favela that I was doing the video.
Well, I'm
You
surprised.
know,
I'm surprised too, because
yeah.
you don't hear anything good about the favela. The favela is a place you don't go in the nighttime. You don't date any woman there. You don't go meet a woman there,
Oh
because
man,
bad things can happen to you. That's what you're getting on the media here.
yes. The media is always like that. They make it look like, uh, there is nothing much more than the violence. But the violence is only 5%. You understand? And where do you get a violence? You get a violence within the drug dealing territory.
Where is that? Is that your location where you live at? Where you showing
Oh,
now?
this one here is what do you call it? Is Rio de Janeiro in the favela.
Oh, that's nice. The favela?
Yes, Yeah, you see the favela. I was in the favela. I'll take you through. I
Well, that's
record. I was working with my phone. I was recording with my phone because I
is that
didn't
the
have any camera by then.
is that the good side? Because my understanding is you can't bring any cameras in there.
Oh, come on. I'm using my phone for the camera. I'm using my phone for the camera. Let me forward the video a bit so that you see what I'm saying. Am I not working in favela? Is here no favela? Does this place look like a residential area? No,
Yes,
it's
that's
favela.
nice. It's nice. Wow.
It is favela. I was working with my phone here, recording, making my videos.
Did they see your phone?
Oh, they were looking at me. Some were waving at me. They were happy people. That's it. Happy people.
Which
Nothing like.
what's the name of this favela?
Okay, here is Hayaudu Kabu.
Mm.
This favela is Hayaudu Kabu.
It's pretty much a lot of black people there, though. Is
Yeah,
is
you
it
you
mixed?
say it yourself. I'm not making up. You
Is it
can see
mixed?
it yourself.
Is it mixed or just predominantly black people?
There are mixed people, there are white people, but majority are black people. You can see it from the video.
Can you walk here like 8, 9 in the night by yourself? Like go to the store and
Oh, you can here this particular favela, they don't even sleep.
Mm,
this this favela, they don't even sleep.
mm. Let me ask you, how is the rent in these places? What are you looking at, like a 1-bedroom apartment?
Oh, in this particular areas, it's a bit cheaper compared to where people say it's best. Here is even best. Here because here the community people you make more friends. You get to sit
In the
down with
favela?
the
As
locals.
as a
Yeah, in the
foreigner?
favela.
As a
Yeah,
foreigner?
of
Gringo?
course. I'm a foreigner in this favela.
Mm.
I'm a foreigner in this particular favela here that you are seeing.
So
So you see, I have a lot of content, but people, it's unfortunate that the time that I do post the videos, and some of the videos which get more views, I don't know, depending on the time, because particularly these videos that I posted didn't get even it didn't even reach up to 1K view. But
I
there,
didn't.
there were some videos that I posted which went to even over 100K view. I was even shocked.
So how do you dress here? Just regular, no Gucci, no Prada.
And ever since I got here and I realized that they don't even they don't even pay attention to what I'm wearing. I stopped wearing those things because it doesn't make any sense.
Mm.
It doesn't make any sense.
Mhm.
You understand? But one thing they pay more attention to is perfume.
Oh, you got to smell good, huh?
Yes, perfume for sure. That one I can tell you, you can spend your money on the best perfume. That one they notice a lot.
So what you what the perfume could start some conversations?
Oh, the perfumes they like it because the women themselves they like. Oh, they give you that. They have something they call it smelling the body. Like they smell you is like they give you that. Or they use their nose all around you and stuff like that. They like it a lot. They like it.
So what you can get some phone numbers, quick phone numbers.
You can. Let me tell you something. It's not like the way you see it in America. Oh. When you come here, it's different. Oh.
Oh.
That is why when I watch those videos of the American YouTubers who come around and they stay around the coastal areas and also places where it's more popular, and they bring you such content like that's how Brazil is, I just laugh because they are not inside. They don't know how the whole like the real experience inside is.
You have some nice cars there for the
Oh yeah,
favela.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, nice cars. They have nice cars there. In the
Oh,
favela, you see a lot of nice cars. Yeah.
well, so it's like you just have to come there and just experience it for yourself and come to your own
Just come and
conclusion.
then experience it for yourself. I'm the kind of person who don't really like asking for donations. I would have asked my viewers to do some donations so that I can start traveling to these locations just to bring more content. But I'm not that kind of person. And besides that, somebody would think that maybe the channel that you have, you are just doing it for to make money out of people. But it's not like that. There are some things it's simply not possible for me to do it alone because I have families and stuff like that, like traveling around. Unless my family we plan, okay, this time around we are going to here, but I cannot just wake up and then use my money and then go to places
Right,
where
right.
no really my viewers might like it. But the contribution, that is why I don't talk about it. If I do live videos, some people like to give me a super chat, or maybe now that the video has that thank you button too, some people normally donate through that thank you button too as well. So I always talk about it because this money that I normally take from here is two things: either I buy things for the people who are on the street.
Oh, you still do that?
I still do that. I still do that. When I get money from the channel, most of the time that's what I do. I don't use the money for anything. I have my life.
Right,
And the
right,
money
right.
even that I make from the channel is not that much. And I don't even make it regular. Like in a month or two, I make like $300, $100 or $200. And I change it. I buy foodstuffs and then I give it out. I don't like filming those kind of things. And people will think that you are just doing it because you want people to see that you are doing it. So I'm a bit different when it comes to these kind of
Yeah.
things. I still do it.
Well, there are some people that does that, but I think you have gone way above, man, because the time you taken to do all of this stuff here,
Yes.
and
Yes.
it's
Even when I was doing this video, when I was vlogging this one, my daughter was on top of my shoulder.
in the
Yeah, she was
flavela.
on top of my shoulder. It was the reason why I tried to buy the action camera, and now I want to even buy another one. Hopefully, maybe next month, because I'm waiting for this YouTube
Do
to
you do
pay.
you
Then I'll see.
do you have a stabilizer on this one that kind of keep things even?
This particular video, I took it with this. I
Oh,
took it
just
with
just,
my phone,
just a regular cell phone. Was that an
just a
iPhone?
regular cell
Is
phone.
that an iPhone or a
It's an
Samsung?
old iPhone. It is
Samsung?
old. No, it is old iPhone. It is iPhone 10X.
Mm.
Yeah, the very old one. The very old one. So that was what I was using it for my video, and I bought the other action camera. Let me show you. Let me bring that one. I'm coming. The action camera, I bought it, and that one I had a donation from the chat, and Brian also gave me. I think he donated $100 and something dollars,
Yeah, Brent.
and
Brent Brent is a good guy.
yeah, man, he always donated. Like my little boy was celebrating his birthday. He gave him, I think he gave him about $100 and something dollars for his birthday, and that was what I used it for. I bought this camera with it. You see, so this is the camera that I'm using now. So if you look at my current videos, you see that they have a very good what do you call it? Good picture.
Yeah, because I remember I told you in one of the last videos, your
Yes.
those videos like it's like 100% a big jump. The
Yes,
quality.
I'm not even using the total quality. I'm using 1080 30 MP.
But that
I'm not even using 1080 60. I'm using 1080 30.
yeah, but that's a big jump from last year because when I
Yeah,
saw it was like, wow, it's like looking
because
through.
I can use 2K, I can use 3K, I can use 4K. But those ones, the files becomes bigger, and for you to edit them and download them, sometimes it takes time. So I use a moderate quality to because
Do
when you
you
look at the new videos that I have now, for
do you
example, let me see these
do you
videos
do
that
you
I
do
have.
you, do you edit or you just go straight from the camera to YouTube?
No, I edit them on my phone. I've never used computer to edit my videos.
Hmm.
I've never used a computer to edit my videos. I always use my phone. So if you look at this camera, you see the stability on this video. You see, it has a very good stability. And let me change the quality. You can change the quality here. You see, you can change the quality here. If you come here, you can set it to a quality that you want. So I use 1080. I don't even use 4K. You see, I don't even use 4K. I use 1080 30 instead of 1080 60. So all these videos are 1080 30 that I use, which comes, and the camera is very, very good. Stability, everything is fine. You can work, it doesn't shake. It's, like you get the best of all. You see? So these videos that I'm bringing you this time around, I'm using this DJI Pocket for the videos. And yeah, thanks to Brian. More donation from Brian. So this, I'm looking at what I'll get next month so that I can buy the other camera. This, I'm looking at this camera to buy. Let me see if I can show you guys. The next camera I want to buy is Easter 360S3. This one. This is the camera I want to buy now, and I want to get the creator version so that I can get more accessories with that. Yes, so this is what I'm looking forward to buy. Yes. So yeah, it is interesting, guys. It is interesting. Yeah, thank you so much. Foley, your line went off.
Yeah, add me back.
Yes, I added you back.
Can you hear me now? Can you hear
Yeah,
me?
I can hear you now. I
Yes.
can hear you now.
Yes. So, have you ever thought? I think we discussed that before in one of your chat. Have you ever
Yeah.
thought putting a package together so at least the guys who want to come to Rio or maybe even in your location will have maybe options or places where they can stay, things of that nature, and just instead of just coming, just coming to Brasilia, they come in with a plan. Have you ever thought about that?
I have thought of that, but you see, my problem always come back to that part which says no, this guy is on YouTube because of money. You understand? So
No.
yeah, like people think that way. Most people think that way. They forget that I don't know, maybe you see most of the African YouTubers, they use YouTube as an income. You understand? So they see everybody who does YouTube like the person is basically doing the YouTube videos to what do you call it? To make money out of the video. You understand?
Yeah, but what I'm saying is this. Let's say, for example, you have people like me, Brian. You have other guys that you talk to regularly,
Yeah.
and one of the guys say, "Hey, instead of him having to do because Brazil is a big place and
Yeah.
it's a long plane flight, so he
Yeah.
wants to have a good plan, and we kind of see you as a person that's been on the ground for a long time, saying, well, we've seen this guy. I mean, he's a likable guy. He always, a crook wouldn't show his family on YouTube. I mean, a person who is, you know what I mean? So they're gonna say, well,
Yeah.
you know what?
Yeah.
I mean, no, well, no crazy person will do that and then try to, be dishonest with people. So a guy coming to Brazil and he says, well, Supremo, this is the plan. What other insight or what other things you think I need to do so I can enjoy myself? And he might say, well, I want to leave JFK. I'm going to head to Rio. Then I'm going to come over by you. Well, when I come over there, what are some of the nice places I can live at?
Things you can do.
What are some of the places I can visit? What are
Yeah.
some of the places you know what I mean, like that? Because
Yeah.
it's better when you
That-
have somebody on the ground that can because you can move through 1, 2, 3 without kind of not knowing what you're
yeah.
doing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, of course, of course. So, like I always, I have helped a lot of people though, and like I've met a whole lot of people, and I haven't. If those people will come out and say or talk, they'll tell you, I didn't take any penny from anybody. I only tell them if you are ready and you are coming and you want to, chill, have some good time, or you want me to meet you up, just hit me up and then I'll meet you up and then we'll meet up and then go and eat, take you to some places and then, just have fun and then you enjoy your time before you leave. So yeah, it is a very good idea. I have that platform over there on Telegram. So
What is that?
shoot in case, you can
What is
hit
that?
me up. Yeah, you
Where-
can hit me up if maybe you want to talk privately too, and you want to come around to. We can talk privately. Then we can plan that. If you are coming, then I'll see places where I can take. There are a whole lot of places, in fact, where I can take you.
So what's your
So
other than YouTube? What other contact do you have?
okay, I have Telegram, I have Instagram, I have Telegram, Instagram, WhatsApp. But my WhatsApp, I normally give it to like people like Brian. There are people
Okay.
who are like they really,
Consistent.
yeah, you understand.
What Telegram?
Because
What is that? What is Telegram? I've been hearing about that.
I don't know about Telegram. Oh, let me show you. Telegram is an app just like WhatsApp, and
Oh,
we
I
have
didn't
a
know that.
group. Yeah, we have a group. Let me see if I can open the Telegram section for you here to see.
When do you come on Telegram?
No, Telegram is there all time. It's just like WhatsApp.
Oh, it's like
So that's
WhatsApp.
where, yeah, we talk a lot on Telegram. Like we
And
talk a lot in
and
Telegram.
how do you what is there an address? How do you get
It's a
there?
link. It's a
Okay, so
link.
you send a link to whoever is interested or who you feel you should bring in.
No, this is it here.
Okay.
You see how it looks, and this is the group
Okay. What's the name of the group?
from Africa to South America.
Oh, okay. So it's the same.
This is even you can see now, right now. Wisdom, the guy who just was on with us right now, they are on right now. You see, they are chatting.
Oh, so they
Uh, and this is Brian.
while you chatting, they seeing this broadcast.
Oh yeah, they see. Like
Ah.
when I'm coming on live, I let them know on the group chat. Then like we can chat. And if you look at here, you see a lot of people send me message. A lot of people, a lot
Mm.
like a lot of people send me message like through here because it's an application just like WhatsApp. It's just that
Mm.
this one, if I don't give you the number, I can give you a link. You can add me without seeing the number.
Okay. Okay.
You understand? So you can chat with me, and it's even far better than WhatsApp because even this one we can go on the live audio. We can
Mm.
chat on AI. We can chat on a live audio. So I'll leave this one too. I'll leave the link. Let me see if I'll get you the what do you call it? I'll get you the link. Let me so that you can join. Anybody who wants to join, you simply join. Let me see here. Let me see here if I can share the link here for anybody who wants to join the group. I'm going to post it here. Or let me see if I can post it for you privately too, so that you can download it.
Yeah, because with your busy schedule, it's kind of hard to get you live, man. And the last time, well, the last time, and it seems like every time you come on, I'm always out of the house. So it's
Yes.
like you want to be comfortable. I don't want to be driving in a car, with my iPhone. I want to be at my desktop.
Yes. So I posted the group. I posted the what do you call it? The link over there. When you click it, it will direct you to the application. You will just
Okay.
download the application and then you are good to go. You can just let me know that you are in. You just let us know. Foley is here. Then I'll message you
Okay.
privately. Then
Good.
you can
Good.
start
Good. Good.
chatting.
Good.
And you can also chat on the platform because Brian and everybody is there.
Yeah.
Brian and everybody is there.
Yeah. Because when you come into Brazil, any country is always good. That I mean, even though I haven't met you, but for the time you've been online, you've been just giving us the good, the bad, and the ugly of everything. And some guys they go to to a country and they just show you the ladies and the stuff, and you have this conclusion everything is rosy, but that's just one side of it.
And for me, I'll bring everything because there's nothing to simply hide. You understand? Because there are people who will take what do you call it? Who will take loans for such journeys.
Are you
You understand?
serious?
So you can just imagine
What do you
if
mean loans?
they take loans, like they want to come and do investment in a country. Like for example, I have a lot of American people who wanted to come to Brazil to come and invest and do some leaves, retire, and all that. So I make sure all these people get the right information before they take. People who went to Africa, most of them took loans, and then they went there and they lost the money, and now they have to go back to America to
I,
pay back those loans.
I heard that. I heard some of them even some of them even purchase land without even seeing it, and that I think is insane because
Yeah, so you see, thanks to Adamaya, he made them lose a lot of money, and most of them were confused. But he is doing well because they pay him for everything. He doesn't do things like the way me I do. Freely. No, he doesn't do that. When you
let
want
me
to talk to him, you have to pay like $200
what,
so that you can
an
start
hour?
talking. Yeah.
Wow.
So
Before I
thanks to
leave, let me
him, people
before I
lost a
leave
lot of money.
before I leave, let me ask you one question.
Yeah.
Being in the States, what kind of business you can set up being here that's connected to Brazil? Because Brazil have a
Okay.
lot of people. It's a big market
Yeah.
where what service or what can you sell from the States or what can you do from the States while you're here still that you can start a business here and focus your those consumers in Brazil?
Look, here they like buying electronic stuffs from America. Anything from America, they like buying it.
But how do you
You
set that
understand?
up? How do you set it up and have somebody on the other side in Brazil that's honest? How do you do that?
Good. For example, in my case, I had wanted to even start doing that kind of thing. Yeah. But I didn't because I have my doubt about the USA. So I didn't do it. But if I should have somebody who is ready to be, like for example, now there is new iPhone, right? So a whole lot of people might be wanting somebody who is coming from because here the iPhone is very expensive. Yeah, it's very very expensive. In the US, you pay like 7,000, 8,000 reals for iPhone, and here you have to pay like 10,000, 18,000. Sorry, 10,000, 13,000, or 15,000 for one iPhone.
So what's the profit budget? What's the profit on that in US dollars?
Man, it's a
How
lot
much?
of profit because imagine in US the iPhone is like the correct one, like the Pro Max that like people think that it's expensive. You pay like 1,400 reals. Sorry, $1,400 for it, right? Like iPhone Pro Max with 1 terabyte for $1,400. Yeah. Here
That's correct.
you pay if you convert the money, you can pay like 2,600 or 2,200 or $2,000 or something. So you just imagine the profit on it.
That's 100% or plus profit.
Yeah, you understand what I'm saying. So it
Okay,
makes sense. A lot of them want
so apart from iPhones, which is popular, what other small items you can
baby
start a bit?
stuffs,
What
baby products,
like what?
anything baby, anything
Toys,
baby,
anything?
baby clothes, anything baby, like baby stuffs. They like it because here there are a lot of people who like the American product. You understand? So they buy
Okay,
it.
okay.
Yeah, a lot of people have money. So
Do you have to set up a shop for that, or you, other than setting up a brick and mortar building, Is there
Look,
another avenue where you can sell these things? Can you sell those online?
you can sell it on even online. It even sells faster than even you open on a shop. A shop is just for people to recognize the location. You understand?
But
But
how do you set up a website that is
legit.
that the source is America, but you want Brazilian to come to your website and buy those stuff and have it in Portuguese? How do you set that up? Who sets that up? On the American side or the Portuguese side? I mean the
No,
Brazilian side.
what people do, they don't create websites. You understand? What people do is they create account on social networks.
Ah.
You understand? Social networks like Instagram, Facebook, you understand? WhatsApp groups, you understand? So within those groups, people communicate. And somebody will know that, look, I have a group. Here you can get this. When you go to Brasilia, the person, you can make your pickup in Brasilia. You can make your pickup in Sao Paulo. You can make you understand?
You
So
bringing it for them?
normally what happens is that when you deal with people here, there are people who do delivery. They have delivery services. Or you can tell the person can meet you up and then take it.
Yeah, I wouldn't
I
want
personally I bought some iPhones like that in the past.
yeah, but I wouldn't want to leave the States and go to Brazil and just meet a person and just give them something. That's
No,
not a
no,
good
no,
business practice.
no, 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 no. It's not that. You have to. What you have to do, you have to get somebody, trusted person that you know that okay, this person I can do this with him. You
Oh,
understand? Then that person will be giving you the tips. You
oh,
create
okay.
a social network handle for people to follow. Then from there, you know, like you post everything. You post. Then people will come and then they'll comment. They'll say, "Hey, can you get this? Can you get that? Can you get this?" And
Ah,
you are getting more ideas of what people want.
oh, that's interesting. I
It's
like
very
that.
very interesting, and a lot of people are making money out of it.
Mm.
You understand? So, uh,
Where can
if
where can I go on the internet? I can get based on what you just spoke about. Where can I go to
yeah,
get more information on how to do this?
look, I personally knew some people who did that in the past. Like my wife, she had a friend who did that in the past. What she does, what she used to go to US, and before she goes there, she had somebody who, you know, like she buys all the stuffs and the stuffs are ready, and then when she comes, she just bring those stuffs, and she already have people who want them, and then she
Yeah, but
just give them out.
yeah,
So what?
but
Yeah,
isn't the taxes high when you bring them in through the airport?
good. What happens? You know there are limits for everything. So what people do is they have ways in coming in back door. You understand? They have ways in coming in what?
Yeah, but
Back door.
I like to do things legal though.
Yeah, about a legal thing. When I say back door, it's not like you are coming to you are bringing a thing illegally. You are coming to like some place like maybe Chile. Maybe the
Mm.
taxes in Chile is not bad compared to because yeah, it's 60%.
So if I bring an iPhone,
No, if you bring
let's
your
say I
personal
bring
iPhone, you won't pay.
let's
You can
let's
bring up to two.
let's say I bring 20 iPhone and they ask me in one of those Brazilian airport, do you have anything to declare? And I said I have 20 iPhones. How do they establish the dollar amount and then tax it? They already
They
know.
tax you 60%. It's
Oh,
simple. They just tax you
60% on
60%
each.
on each. So you just imagine.
Well, how much you gonna sell that for to make a profit?
Now you understand. So
That's what it. That's what the back door. That's what the back door
dude,
come in.
that's where the back door come in. You understand? So what people do is they bring the iPhones from US, they don't come to Brazil. They bring it to maybe like Colombia, they go to like Chile, they go to like Uruguay. You understand? They look at where the taxes are lower, and then they go from there, and then they send it from there to here.
Oh, okay. So when it
You
comes,
understand?
so you go to Chile, and it's an iPhone is the taxes are 20%.
Yeah, for example,
So you're in
if the,
so you're in Chile. So once you pay that 20%, when you send it from Chile to Brazil, how much more are you paying on that?
normally it's not expensive to send within the how do you call it?
The states of the different countries in Latin America?
Yeah, they have Mercosur. They have something they call Mercosur.
Oh, okay. It's once it's coming from Europe and America, you get hit hard. Hello?
Thing, no taxes. So within Mercosur areas, no taxes.
Ah, okay.
You understand? So once the thing is in a Mercosur country, when you are sending it to Brazil, you can send any amount, no tax.
Yeah, because I've been looking at this. Brazil has a lot of potential. It's a big country. It has a lot of people, so that means there's a lot of buying power there.
A
But it,
lot, a
but
lot,
and one thing I like too is that they're attracted to American culture, music, fashion, everything.
everything.
So it's not something new you getting them to want. They already want it. It's them having access and getting it.
Not they want it, they need it. It's two different things. They
Okay, okay.
need it, not wanting, but they need it.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah, I have an
Uh-huh.
that's what you and I just spoke about. That's very, very interesting. It's just trying to set this up if it's something you want to do and do it the right way, have the right people, buying the right items, doing everything right, even legally, because my philosophy in life is whatever I do, I don't want to have to look back. I always want to look forward. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's how I look at it. Well, let me get going, my friend. It was always a pleasure when you come on, man, because our discussion going every direction, and
Yes.
I really enjoy talking to you and the other participants.
All right, no problem. Enjoy your weekend. Have a fantastic weekend, and it was really nice having you guys on here. I know you guys always wanted me to come on, and today, yes, I'm here. Anyway, I'm going to end the live video
But
here. I love
but
you guys all, and I'll
but don't
prepare another. Yeah,
always send a notification like what you did today, so at least we know.
yeah, I'll do
Because
that. But anyway, I left this thing, the link for the
yeah, I got that.
Telegram, so that
Yeah,
yeah, I'll also leave it again at the
yeah.
description box so that you go there and then click it too
You have
as
a
well.
great weekend, man. Nice talking to you again. And
Have a beautiful weekend. I love you guys, and let me just say bye bye to you all.
all right, take care.